I can do that whole thing. Welcome, 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 welcome to the Sean Talks Show. Hello, everybody. Hello, 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 Arlene. Hello, Londa. Yes, happy Sunday. Listen here. If you have not already, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. We are here. It is Sunday. Sundays are what? Reserved for the ladies. So we gonna jump right in. Few announcements first. The ladies are here. The ladies are here. Hello, just so being me. The ladies are here. Just a few announcements, real quick. We gonna do it real quick. We gonna do it all at once. There we go. These are the ways to support this community and all of our communities. It's easy. All of these ways right here, these are all ways to support. Like, subscribe, share. 99 cents a month. You can join the membership. Turn your notifications on. Turn your notifications on. See how many times that's up there? That's because we want you to turn your notifications on. You have Cash App, Super Chats. You can follow us on all of the platforms: YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. All of those are ways to support the community. Why would you not want to support the community that you are a part of? Hello. So those are the ways to support the community. So without a further ado, since the choir has already sung, we are going to bring up, see, thank you. We are going to bring up our co-host. We have the beautiful, the always got the question YouTuber here. I am Courtney Phillips TV. Why is you not connected? Hold on. Let's get you in here. There you go. That was me. That was me that time. That was me that time. Hello, hello, hello. Good
Hey,
evening, afternoon, Robert. And then we have with us this week. Uh-oh. I think we lost her. I ain't gonna say it till she come back. Nah, nah, nah,
hey,
nah,
can you
nah.
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay,
I can
is my
hear you. I
background
can
too
hear you.
loud?
You
Okay,
good. You
perfect.
good. You good. How are you?
I am wonderful. I have had an amazing time this weekend. So I am in the airport headed back home. So it's always a pleasure to be with you. I'm so glad I was able to make the show.
Me too. I was like, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. We're gonna have to switch some stuff and turn some stuff around. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that because you do one Sunday, then it's you be like, okay,
Let me
so
tell
even
you
if we
something.
hmm,
I didn't mean to cut through you. I
go ahead.
love coming on your platform. I love this show. The Her Edition is just
You.
everything. So as best as I can, I don't care where I am. I try to fit this show into my schedule because I just absolutely love it. And I just want to thank you so much again for the opportunity. And I want to thank you for the
Thank
platform.
you.
It's amazing.
I listen, like I said, I appreciate you for accepting. It's sometimes you do stuff when you see how you kind of because it's always a good, a bad, and in between everybody. And I didn't want that we disagree, but we ain't cool no more. Like
Hmm.
we can disagree as grown women, all have
Yes.
different perspectives because we all got different brains.
Yes.
So everything is going to come off, different. So I like to have that. Well, because we know you're gonna have the question. Well, let me ask this. We already know we
Right.
already know that's coming. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always thinking on another end, like, but what about so
Right.
and then Tasha gonna always come
Yes.
with and then the others that we have come on, it's like
Mm.
everything just
Yeah.
fits and flows. So I love it. I want
It's
to do
always
something with
amazing.
the men. I really want to do
I
something.
think
Because
that's a dope
here's the
idea.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
See, they always have you, and then it be all of me, and then they be ganging up on me.
Right. I'm
And I
glad
be like,
somebody noticed
let me hit the
that.
link. Let me hit the link.
You think I hold my own all right though?
you
Against them.
hold it. You still hold it, but I'll be like, so I want to do
Yes.
maybe like 5 of us. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
to have
That'd
a
be
nice
good.
little, yeah, just 'cause Jesse is always like Jesse
Yes.
and Josh are always the yin and the yang. So they
Yes.
always like, I would love for us to do just something, if it ain't nothing but like once a
Yes.
month.
And that's why I love Millennial Mondays. Shameless plug. Tomorrow night we're
Tomorrow
going
night.
live on Jesse Online's platform. But that's what I love about Millennial Mondays, because it's just me. Then I have the two different perspectives. But here's the thing about Jesse: you don't know which way he's gonna roll. Now,
Never.
Josh, you can pretty much gauge. He's pretty staunch in his views and in his opinions. But
Mm-hmm.
Jesse, sometimes he is, sometimes he isn't, and that's what I love about him. I
I
love his
love it.
spontaneity. You don't know where he's going to go with it, and so uh, that makes the show just as dynamic. So I think
Mm-hmm.
that's a great idea to have the guys on and the ladies, and you know, chop it up. And I know it would serve for a great conversation.
Absolutely. Something like we can get Catherine Powell to come on, or Nicole to come on, Nicole Love to come on. One of them. We can.
If you hold on, if you can get Nicola to come on the live, I'll send you some money. Is Nicola in the chat? If you can get Nicola to come on the live, I will
She
send.
ain't even got to have her camera on.
Nope, she need a camera
JP,
on. Nope. If Nicola can come on the live, Nicola Moreland, that is, can come on the live
you gave first
on
and
the
last.
on the video, I give you some money, and I'll send her a
Okay.
little love offering too.
Well, maybe we might be a little short on that. Sound like, I don't know. JP, come
Yeah,
on up,
JP,
JP.
yes.
If you
Yes,
listen,
JP would be great.
send one of us a email and give us like a good date or
Mhm.
good day. I'm pretty much open. Um, so we can. I think it would be
It'd be
awesome.
great. It'd be great. All the
Awesome.
names you named, that absolutely.
We
Nicole
gotta have.
is
We
great.
have to have the apostle on,
Mm-hmm.
and we can kind of do like a bounce. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? A
Mm-hmm.
bounce panel, no more than like 5 or 6 at a time, and just bounce. Have Cruiser and Regina and
Mm-hmm.
CC just to bounce off like once a month.
Right.
Just
That'd be
I think
good.
that'd be cute.
That'd be
Okay,
good.
a men's program would be great. Absolutely.
Mhm.
We love to hear the men's perspectives.
And if you could get Dr. Ben Israel on there, he's pretty
Please,
insightful. Mhm.
please, we can do a group chat in Instagram and
Mhm.
just we gonna talk later. Okay, so our guest has returned and she is
All
ready.
right. Yes.
None other than, soon as she gives me a thumbs up,
Thank you for them thumbs up,
I
cause
am bad.
baby.
Here she I am bad at just picking the camera. So here we go. So our guest for today is she ain't no guest. How they say it when they at church, she ain't no guest. She is right
Right.
at home. None
Introduce to some
other.
and present to others.
Exactly. The awesome, the wonderful, the pastor that she told us if we on call, we ain't gotta call her that because she is
Audience, we
just
need everyone standing right now.
Regina, the juice and
Yes.
radio talk
I can't with y'all.
show.
I could not with you ladies. I could not. Y'all. Hey. Y'all, thank you. My apologies, Shun. I was in the car, left an event late. And as soon as you were saying for me to come on, my phone that bloop, and I was like, oh my gosh, driving down the
Listen,
street. But I'm here, girl. I got you. I'm here.
it's gotta be. And see, I ain't gonna even say the devil, because every time something
Right.
happens, we always say the devil.
Nah. It
My
just happened.
phone. Okay, so I have 4 phones, 3 chargers. Okay.
Mhm.
My dog decided, because I left out, that he was mad, so he chewed one cord. Okay.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
still got 2 other ones.
Mhm.
One of them, I plugged it in, it said charging, it ain't said charging since.
Oh my.
I said, okay, I still got one good iPhone charger. While I rolled back in the chair and went to pull it, and it's been shortened ever since. So all of my phones right now are connected to something on slow charge to about 5 hours.
My God, today.
I said, you know what? So
We worried
all
about
of them,
we press forward. We press
yeah,
forward.
they all plugged up, and when one go down, I'm gonna put the other one on, and when that one go down,
We press forward. Hey Courtney, how you doing, beautiful?
I am well. How are you?
Girl, listen, I ain't have time to get as beautiful as you, child, at the airport looking fabulous. Courtney, you gonna have to stop doing me like this, girl. I'm finna put this
Listen,
lipstick on real quick so I can at least look like a 10% of Courtney. Y'all give me a moment. Let me just put this emoji up here and put this
oh my
lipstick on
God.
because I need to be at least 10% of Courtney. Hold on, y'all.
listen, Courtney be making us think about our wardrobe.
No.
Mhm.
No, 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 no. Let me
I
let
got
you
to at
in
least put a
another
little
secret.
gloss on or something, child.
I be like, okay,
Y'all
so
cut it out.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna put the camera on. Then I be like, no, because if Courtney, then I be in the closet like, okay, let me
Courtney
just.
here. Courtney is here, child. Let me see.
There you go.
That's
Look at you.
mm-hmm.
I, look, I saw. Was it last night? Was it yesterday? You did a live. Um,
Yesterday I did a live with my sister in the store,
I
tripping with
saw
her.
that one. Yes, that was
Mm-hmm.
good. It was
Mm-hmm.
another one,
I've
but I
probably
saw
done.
you was made up. I was like, okay, go
See,
ahead.
I
I
throw it on
can't
every
remember.
now and then. I throw a little bit of something on, but listen, and safe travels to you, Courtney. We pray in
Thank,
advance. Safe travels in
thank you
advance.
so much.
In advance.
Thank
Hey,
you.
everybody in the chat. How y'all doing? I see all y'all. Hey, Robert. Hey, Angie. Who else? I love to be saying hello to the people. Hey, Londa.
Yes,
Hey, just being so me. Who did I miss? Hey, Robert, my guy. What up,
yes.
JP? All right, let me let Sean have. Oh, she's talking on the phone. Okay, well, let me just say hello. Hey, Cece.
Okay,
Let's
she on
just go
phone.
and
All right,
say
yes.
hello to the people. Hey, Tarsha. Hello,
Tasha
everybody.
is in the building.
Tarsha. Let me see what the name is. I just saw Tarsha. Hello, Tarsha. Where did her name go? Hey,
Where?
y'all.
Because I didn't see. That's why I was looking.
Hey, Dr. Ben Israel. Thank you for being
That's
here.
Tasha. You talking about Tasha Haynes?
Oh, Tasha. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Hey, Tasha.
I was
Listen,
like, Tasha,
I
where's Tasha?
got the
Hey, Tasha.
contacts in today, Courtney. The contacts, one is for far and one is for close. And so I might have these names mixed up tonight. Just
Let me
doing what it's
start off.
doing.
Let me start off by saying this while Shun is gone. Of course, it's
Yeah.
always such an honor to be on the platform with you, with all your wisdom and amazingness. I hope my background is not too loud.
No, you're
I
good, girl.
I want to kickstart this thing off.
Yeah.
I know what it was. You did a show. You talked about the Grind Meadow. So I think we had the other pastors on there. That's the show
Oh,
we were talking
yes.
about.
Okay.
Yes. So
Okay.
just give us a little bit about that. Like, what was the take on the other pastors? I caught some of it. I didn't get
Yeah.
to catch all of the show.
Well, they had the 3 gentlemen on there, Dr. Ben Israel, Pastor Lorenzo, and Bishop Miller. Bishop Miller, I gave him the bishop name myself, y'all. He's not
Really?
but I gave he's a pastor, but I gave
I
him
thought he
bishop.
was a bishop.
I
Either
gave him
way,
that name. But
yes.
they all had they were all to the thought of, it was 12 years. I think they were stuck on the 12 or 13 year thing. And it comes a
Yes.
point where it's not like you say, oh, it was something, it happened, just happened. And like Pastor Lorenzo was said, nothing just happened for 12 years. It don't just happen for 12 years. So from a men's point of view, they weren't getting down with him in a conversation. They were not agreeing with him. They didn't really think that it was right. And also even off camera, the gentlemen were like, they don't really believe what he was saying, you know.
They
Mm-mm.
didn't
They were like,
believe
nah,
him.
they don't believe what the man was saying. They were like, nah.
So they felt like had they not gotten caught, he would have still continued.
I don't know if they feel like he still would have continued, but I think they feel as though him saying it just happened and kept just happening. They were like, no, he had some control over it, but he chose to continue to do it. Now, I outright said that if they wouldn't have got caught, they probably still would. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
but
so
they didn't like it.
so let me ask you this. I just had this conversation this weekend as it pertains to specifically pastors that are married, and some of them are not in the best marriages, right? Do
Mhm.
you believe that one, some pastors, especially if they're younger, marry for image? And then do you also believe that they marry who they really want to be with, or do they marry who the church choose for them?
It depends on that individual, and let me tell you, it happens both ways.
Okay.
It happened both. Some of these pastors out here, they want that little young thing on their arm. Child, they out there, they out there. And then there's some, and then there's also some of these pastors that are like, no, I want to marry the love of my life. I want to marry somebody that I truly love. And then that's their choice. And then you got these pastors out there too that are like, okay, the church said I have to get married, and the church is pushing me to get married, so I'm gonna just marry whoever. I'm gonna just marry this individual, and they just push them on them and they go with it. But I would say it's three categories.
Well,
Mhm.
see, this is like you said, Regina. This is the problem. One, he was trying to say it like, oh, it's nothing. It happened for 12
Right.
years, off and on. Okay, you're trying to give it the off and on like it wasn't the full time. The point is, it happened and it
That
kept
part.
happening and it kept
Mhm.
happening for years. So, but like I also said before, sometimes, and it's no excuse for them,
Mhm.
but that learned behavior thing is real. They don't feel like there's any consequences because they have not seen anybody that they know that has done it have any consequences. They know such and such got this one, that one, this one, that one. They know about the DL stuff and nothing is done. They know about the babies and nothing has been done.
Nothing is
So
done. Mhm.
why I got to come out here
And
and
tell
say
the truth.
something?
Mhm.
Now, like I said on the show the other day, there is no time limit on when they should come out because here's the thing. Pastor Evans said, I did something, I'm sitting down. He didn't say who, what, when, where, or why. He just hit it.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
We were speculating, was he last week? Was it 2 years ago? Was it a year ago? Was the baby 16? Is the baby 21? Like we had all kind of stuff. And he said nothing. But
Mhm.
at some point, he did take accountability for whatever it is that he did.
Mhm.
Now, do I feel like he did it privately with his congregation? Wonderful. Because really, we don't sow to him, so he don't really owe us nothing per se. But
Mm,
as a leader in that position, you still kind of owe us something.
And I want to say this, and the part where you said we don't sow into him, we don't owe him anything, or he don't owe us anything. I'm gonna have to disagree, and here's why. Because you are representing my God. So I don't
Okay.
care if you have church members that are attending, and I don't care if you got church members that are giving you tithe and offering, and you feel as though you only have to be held accountable to them. No, you serving my God too, which means you are a representation of me, and you owe me. I
Mm-hmm.
don't have to be
Mm-hmm.
putting money in your pocket.
See, this why I like it. It be both sides. I love it. This why I be.
But really, and I think that's where a lot of pastors feel like I can get away with doing what I want simply if my congregation backs me up. No, because you are representing one God, which means your actions are a reflection also on me, even though I'm not attending your church. And I think if pastors would get that mindset of you are representing more than your congregation, then they'll understand that when we start talking about the wrong that they do, and it's not because we want to attack you, it's simply because we want you to realize you making all of us look bad. So yes, you are accountable to me. Yes, you do owe me. Yes, you do owe me. You do owe me. You owe me an explanation. You owe me not to do it anymore. You owe me that. And I want people to have me to be held in the same place. If I'm out here doing wrong, just because you ain't in my congregation, just because you ain't paying me tithe, you could be at some church over there way across the seas somewhere. If you serving the same God, I owe you. That's just my thought.
Listen, I'm with you.
Hold on. Oh, we can't hear you. There you go.
You get what?
Go ahead, Courtney. Oh, I think they're talking. We can't hear you, Courtney.
No, we can't hear you at all.
Okay, can you hear me?
There you go. Yeah, we can hear. Yes.
I think "owe" is such a strong word. I don't think he owe us anything, because if I ever, when I have a indiscretion or whatever the case may be, I'm not standing up before everybody. Let's use YouTube as an example. If you have ever given anything to my platform, I don't think that I owe you an explanation if I have an indiscretion. I know this is apples for oranges because I understand that he is a leader in the Lord's church. And I'm a YouTuber. I get it, but I think "owe"
so
is a strong word.
What word would you say? Would you say, instead of us saying he owe us something, would we say that yes, we are going to hold him accountable, or we have a right to hold him accountable? Would that be the phrase?
What if we say, or what if they can say, or I don't know, out of respect of, or out of respect for, because I am representing the body of Christ or representing God, I can come to you and say,
right, I get that.
I struggled, I slipped up, something like that. Then
or something to the point of, if someone asks you, then you should be willing to tell them the truth, not to say, I don't have to tell you my business. If that individual asks you something, be willing to tell them the truth. Like Courtney says, they may not feel like I owe you anything. But if somebody comes to you, like the young lady said in the interview, she told him, she said, my husband and I sat and had a conversation with you and we asked you. And he said, I don't remember that. I don't remember y'all saying, I remember talking with your husband and telling him a little bit about this or that or whatever. But no, you should have remembered. And even still, she asked you something. Tell her the answer. Even if you may not want to come out and give the details of it, simple thing like, yes, I cheated. Yes, I had infidelity with my wife. And let me say this for all, disclaimer, okay? Let me say this for full disclaimer. I wouldn't even be this hard on this gentleman. What's his name again? Brian Meadows. I would not even be this hard on Brian Meadows or others if they weren't leaders in the church, if they weren't pastors. If they were just some Joe Blow on the street, I wouldn't be this hard on them. Because
that's not fair.
No. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay. I'm gonna tell you why. Because of the position that Brian Meadows took. He is a pastor, which means you're supposed to lead by example. I'm not out here trying to follow people on the street. That's what I'm saying.
But okay, so to because y'all know I'm always in that middle part.
Go to the middle, girl.
Okay, so what about? That's why I say, as the private church, your members, even if you are a jurisdictional leader, all of your churches, not just your local church, all of your churches, your pastors that have to do with that jurisdiction, division, whatever it is you want to call it, those core people, yes, you can get down to the of it, because these are your people. These are the ones who are actually following you. They're under your cover. Us, like social media, the online congregation, give us something. But that thing that he was doing with the, oh, I don't remember that. Don't do that. Because now you are pretty much spitting in my face and telling me, oh, I'm gonna do what I want to do. No, 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 no.
Yeah.
You have to have some type of accountability. You can't blame that all on her, and she
No,
can't blame it all
no.
on you.
And
Just
it's
like
sad
you
because
had
she
a
took a lot of that
conversation,
brunt. Mm-hmm.
and that's the thing.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, and I'm not saying I'm not going to use a victim in this, because they were together. This was a
Consensual.
two-party
It was
dance.
consensual. Yeah.
This wasn't he made her, she was single, like through the marriages, the ups, the downs, the kids, the whatever. You all, because you two were leaders in that establishment and
Yeah.
that local ministry, yes, y'all owe them. It's
But
not
they
a
also,
fee.
she said in her one of her interviews, may not be the exact words, but she said something to that the church made her leave, and
That's not
he
right.
still got to continue on in his position. And I felt her with that. I think that
That's
was
the
on in
stuff I don't
Demetrius
like.
Senegal's conversation. I felt her because as women, it could be a consensual thing, and the pastor is the leader, and then the women get called all kind of names.
I
Oh,
don't
you
like that.
this and you that and you this, and the church members, oh, you came on to my pastor, how dare you come on to my pastor. But it was like you said, it was consensual. So women take the abuse part, and the man gets the get out of jail free card.
And that's not
Well, I
right.
don't think he got a get out of jail free card. So
Mhm.
let's be clear. Um, it would not have been appropriate under any circumstances for the young lady to remain at the church. Just know
um
it's his church, so he's not about to leave. So here we
But
are.
see,
No,
that's
I
but
don't
the
think she should have stayed.
problem,
I don't.
though.
yeah,
I don't
I
care
would
if
have
he
to
stood
disagree
up
with
and
that. Yeah.
confessed. For her to stay for what? At this point, he has breached the relationship between pastor and lay member.
But I think it should have been
So,
her choice to leave, not her being
Not
forced
put
out.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that because that causes more of the church hurt. That stems on that church hurt for her to be
Because if
well,
forced
she's
to
being
leave.
put out for
Even if
something
even if
that,
like Courtney is saying she should not have stayed, it should have been a conversation. Listen, this happened. He is married. Out of respect for, and maybe that was the conversation that took place. But
but no,
but
I
it
thought she left.
should have been her choice.
She didn't leave on her own.
She in the interview with Demetrius Senegal, she was alluding to that she was told to leave.
and see, that's where the problem comes in.
Hmm.
Even though it's his church, if she said, you know what, this is going on, it's too much, I would rather me and my family just walk away so that we won't be,
It's different.
that's different. But when
Mhm.
you're told to leave, when you both were in it, and he still can come Sunday after Sunday after Sunday after
It's
Wednesday,
his
whenever
church.
they Bible study,
What do you
e-
mean? I mean, it's the
even
Lord's
with
church, but
it being
he's he founded that church.
this is true. Tony Evans founded his church.
But
Who?
okay, yes, but their boards may not be set up the same. So there's that.
The only
But
reason I'm saying that is because she was told to leave. If she left on
because
her
the truth
own,
is, had she not been told to leave, she would have potentially tried to stay. You know how many churches I've sat in where it's one section filled with the pastor's exes,
Yep.
mistresses, whatever
Yep.
the case may be, they don't leave. Why?
Yep.
I have no idea. So she needed to be pushed out because she
But
made
the
a
other one,
mistake.
but like you said, Courtney, these pastors got all these other women still sitting there. They staying. So why they
Somebody need to
being
push.
pushed out?
Somebody need to push them out too.
Courtney
They
said,
need to
push
be
them all
pushed
out.
out.
All
Push
of
them
y'all
out.
Okay,
get out.
Once
I'm
you
going back
reach,
to the
All of y'all bye.
I'm gonna go back to the middle. I'm gonna go back to the middle. I'm gonna go back to the middle.
Meadows
And
does have a board. Go ahead.
this is
It
just
does.
me. This
Mm-hmm.
is just me.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I think pastors and leaders, I'm just going to say leaders because that covers
Mm-hmm.
all of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes we can use our real life situations and actually really come to the people and say, hey, this is what happened. We did this, we did that. Because truth be told, even if they're not a leader in that church, there is a high possibility that this is still going on in your church with another couple, with
Yeah.
another whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
if you take this instance and say, hey, listen, we all fall short. We all
Mm-hmm.
have these problems. Well, not we all. We have struggles, and this is how we get through it. This
Mm-hmm.
is what we do. Sometimes you may need to have, like they have AA classes. You may have to have, I don't know.
Have all of that. But if I'm a wife, your mistress is not going to sit up in the same building and worship with me. And I forgive you. It's all good. But you got to worship over there, sister. Go worship on the south side. We're going to be on the north side.
But
We're
see,
not.
then that becomes
That's
personal.
what the
That's
problem
not
is in a
about.
lot of these churches.
What he
Mm,
Sorry.
really needs to
I
do
just want
is
to.
what really need to happen is he need to sit his tail down somewhere for a long while, get himself all together
He
again,
did. He
and then
did.
and she, if she
did
want
he?
to stay or she
Yes.
don't want to stay, then she can move somewhere too. But
Sister
I
Regina, are
I
you
don't
serious?
no, I said if she want to move, she can move too. That's her choice.
No,
Let
but
me
you
tell you,
saying she
Courtney,
should have the choice.
I still think it is her choice. I still do. And I'm gonna tell you,
Now,
Look,
okay.
Courtney, wait, Sean. Let me say it from this point. What if it happened to me, right? Which it will never. But what if it happened
Come
to
on.
me, right?
Hmm.
If some woman done had a 12-year relationship with my husband, right? My husband is the pastor. I don't want to see that little heifer every Sunday. I know, but here's the thing: if that little heifer want to continue to come to the church, I'm gonna keep coming too. Okay, this if I'm gonna fight for my husband, now listen to me, Courtney. Listen,
I'm
if I
listening.
want to fight for my husband, I'm the first lady. I'm gonna fight for my husband. I'm gonna go ahead and show her what a marriage can look like, what a marriage can win. I'm gonna show her because I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna come every Sunday. If you want to keep coming, you can keep coming. I'm not gonna be you're not gonna be a threat to me no more. I'm that type of person. I would be like, okay, if I'm gonna stick with you, then we're gonna stick with you without having to tell them, oh, you can't be here no more because you
No,
was
no,
with my
but you
man.
know
I'm
what?
not gonna do that.
Don't. Okay, don't misconstrue what I'm saying.
Okay,
For
what did
the
you say?
better, what I'm speaking from the perspective of the health, the spiritual health and well-being, as well as mental and emotional health and
Mm-hmm,
well-being of that young lady and the wife. I'm not
mm-hmm,
speaking from an insecure place. I'm speaking from a place of it is an extreme challenge. I almost want to say it's impossible
mm-hmm.
to get what you need spiritually when the relationship has been breached between leader and lay member. You must leave. And that's what
I
the
don't know
problem
about
is.
that.
If you stay, you will remain stagnant. What could I possibly get from you when there's a breach? Not to say
Okay.
that,
There was
not to
there
say
was
he
a there
can't.
was a there was a breach for 12 years.
I'm putting my blinker on so I can go to the left.
There was a breach for 12
I
years.
got my blinker on. I got my
Mm-hmm.
blinker on because now I'm gonna go here. You didn't feel none of this way, none of them Sundays out of all of these 12 years
There it
that
is.
you were doing what you were doing.
There it is. The breach was there.
You was breaching. Y'all probably just breached before the service.
Oh,
and you still came in church knowing that you
every
were
Sunday.
in a relationship with a married man, and you
Every
still
Sunday. And
came
in that lady
and
house.
shouted,
But
slobbed,
she said,
laid on the floor.
but she said, both of them said there was a fight within them. There was a fight within them. Now, she's not talking about she needs to leave because there's a breach. I'm saying that she needs to leave because there's a breach. You know how many churches, man, that I have sat in
Hmm.
where there have been major, severe breaches.
I know. I've
At this
talked to
point,
women that had the pastor's baby and sit on the front row with the pastor baby, and the congregation don't know that that's the pastor baby. And she
you're
sitting
not
right next
coming
to
to
the
get
pastor
fed.
baby.
I know
Mm-hmm.
some.
You're not
I
coming
know
to get
some.
fed at this
Mm-hmm.
point.
I
Mm-hmm.
know
There
I
has
done
some.
to
talked to
be
some of them.
someone has you have to be escorted out
And
for
I
your
Okay,
said,
safety,
but
for your health.
but what about those, because it happens that the it's a family member that the pastor is sleeping with that is also a part of the church.
oh, geez.
Run. What is I don't understand why we stand up in these churches. Run. It is not
Okay,
healthy.
but then we got this, and I
But the
asked.
hold on, but the problem is people don't leave.
They
That's what the
don't.
problem is. They do not leave. They stay.
And I want
They
to
stay.
say this. I get Courtney's point that in saying it this way, that it will be beneficial for her to leave, like Courtney's saying. But here's the part that as a woman, I don't like that she was the one that was forced to leave. Now I get Courtney, like you saying, it's his church, so she had to leave. I get my thing is just we always pushing the women out. We always pushing the women out.
They
The
need to be
pastor get
pushed out,
into
Sister
these.
Regina.
I know,
They
but the
need to be
pastor
pushed out.
the pastors get into these relationships with these women that's there. And now you, okay, now I'm done with you. We've been exposed. You got to go. I'm going to still run my ministry. You got
No,
to go. And
it's
Okay,
then the
but
not
what
other
okay.
about
one comes.
this?
You're
As it
right.
fell
It's
with
not
you.
okay.
And now I'm done with you. You got to go. You know, so
It's
it's
not
like
okay.
forcing
But you
every
need to.
woman out. It's like
But do you really
I would.
want to stay under those conditions? No,
Well,
you
they may
need to
not
leave.
want. And I get that, and I'm agreeing with you on that part. They should not want to stay in that. But what I'm disagreeing is the force method. You have to do this.
It's for the better, man.
But
That's
then,
it's the
too,
force method.
It's for
I
your
let's
I
good.
don't like, but I'm
let's
agreeing
think
with you,
about
For your
this
Courtney, on
though.
the
good.
part they should not want to stay anyway, and they should exit. There
If I'm
should be a
ever in an
separation.
unhealthy environment, push me out.
I just don't like the
But
Come on,
force.
somebody tell your neighbor, push me out.
my
Push me
blinker
out.
on, my blinker on, my blinker on,
Jump blinker back on again.
my blinker on.
We curving again.
Hold on, Sean. Before you say that, let me interject this. He did sit down. He did, in fact, sit down. He did submit to his spiritual leadership,
Hmm.
and they did walk with him and his wife for a certain period of time. It was a while. He sat down for a little minute. So he did sit down. He did take accountability and responsibility. Maybe not the way we wanted it to happen, but he
Hmm.
did. Go ahead.
Yeah.
This is the middle part.
Hmm.
If God has told you that this is the ministry that you are supposed to be at. No, 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 no. Wait. If God
That's another
told
one.
you
Hmm.
that, if he has not told you to leave yet, and you leave and go to another ministry because of what happened, sometimes there, Courtney is going crazy. Sometimes there could be consequences. And the only reason that I'm saying that is because we've always been taught to pretty much run from a situation
Right.
or not deal with the situation. Sometimes we got to
Hmm.
sit in that mess. Even though it's uncomfortable, everything ain't easy.
Sean, come here.
But when you was doing it,
No, ma'am.
but when you were doing it, you were fine.
Do you let your babies, when you had babies, when they were little bitty babies, did you let them sit in their poop to teach them something? Or did you change their diaper and clean them up and send them on their way? No, we're not sitting in
If
mess.
my kids, when I did sit my kids
That
down when they did something
stubbornness.
wrong, when my kids did something wrong, I made them sit in that corner. I sure did. I made them sit right there. If my kids threw that stuff on the cabinet or threw their food, I made them clean it up. I absolutely did. I
Okay,
did.
I'm a
God is
be.
going to have you to sit in a church with a leader that has violated his level of
I'm
leadership
not saying I'm not saying that I'm not saying she has to. What
because
what
God
I'm saying
said, God
and
told you to come to this
what I'm
leader.
saying, Courtney, is this. What I said, I agree with you that the people should separate. They should not have to worship in the same place because it does bring an uncomfortability to everybody. I am agree with you on that. The only part that I have an issue with is the forcing to leave part. That's the only part I have an issue
I
with.
understand what you're saying,
And
but
I understand you saying that if you ask a woman, hey, you leave and she don't want to leave, now you have to deal with that. My only issue that I'm saying here, and so everybody understands me clearly, I don't like people to force somebody to do something and it appears that the other individual is not getting the same treatment when you
Just
are
take
both
a position.
you're
consensual.
not.
That's
If
the
you
part
come
that
in my
I'm
house, if you come in
Mhm.
my house, Sister Regina,
Uh-huh.
and you know, let's say something mean and harsh to you,
Mm-hmm.
you stay anyways. You get put out of my house. I'm not gonna get put out of my house because it's my house. I may be wrong, but it's my house.
I
That's number
understand.
one.
Okay.
I understand. I
Number
understand.
two,
I
number
understand
two,
what you're saying.
if you're in a
That
burning building, hold on. If you're in a burning building,
uh-huh.
okay, the building is collapsing around you, it's burning up bad. Do you want the firefighter to come and ask, hey, would you like to leave? Or is get out? Which
They
one do
can
you
say
want?
they can say that, but we're talking about two whole different scenarios. Ain't nobody going to
The
want to stay in
house
the
is
burning building. What we're talking about is a pastor that cheated, that came onto an 18-year-old girl, that influenced her, that had an affair. He had a responsibility to be faithful to his wife. He had a responsibility to be faithful to the church. He chose a wrongdoing, dragged this 18-year-old girl into this whole thing, put her in his house, did all this, and then it was time that they got exposed. He now tells her, get out. That's what we dealing with. That's what we
for
dealing
your
with.
good. Get out.
That's what we dealing with.
I don't, and see, I don't know, Courtney. In some ways, I get
I'm
it. If
sorry, y'all.
it's a
And I
problem,
understand,
okay,
Sister
okay.
Regina, where
Let
you're
me say
coming
this. Let
from.
me say this.
Don't give me no option. Force me out because once I
Let me
get out, I'm able to see clearly. But if
let me
but if
let
you
me
give me
let
an
me.
option, I may just stay. And if I
Okay,
stay, I'm
hold
gonna
on.
stay in that same familiarity. If I stay, I'm gonna stay in that same cesspool of mess, and I'm not gonna be able to grow and learn from this because I'm in the
Mhm.
same place.
My blinker
Everybody
on.
has their
Force me out.
differences of thoughts. Yeah, everybody have
Okay,
their different because
I'm gonna
because
go
I
to the
would have never
gate.
been in the 13-year relationship anyway.
for
So
sure.
everybody got their difference.
For,
But hold on. Let's look at this one though.
Mhm.
If you are saying for her to leave, okay, in this relationship that they were both in, she was 18,
18. Mhm.
which means he was the elder. I don't want to use the G word, but
Mhm.
you was kind of a little molded into. You then got married, still molding because you
Mhm.
haven't stopped. Nobody knew this. Everything was fine. Everybody was fine. Now that it's known, now it's a problem. Oh, I seen the hour. You can't really do that to people. Now, if she is a disruptive heifer, get her out of there. If she is going to be respectful, you take her down from her position of what she is, kind of, I don't know, maybe a new member start over or something,
And that's the
and
option
see
if she wanted to
where her
stay.
comfort level is. She may
Mhm.
say, this too much for me, I bow out. But
Mhm.
to not even give her the opportunity, because at the same time, that's still her job. So now that means
There you
she doesn't
go.
have
That
any
too.
money.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
still, now she has the stigma of the marriage ruiner when
being used and then told to get out.
he was still the elder part, not even the pastor. He was still
Yeah.
older than her. So it still should have been more accountability on his behalf because she's now lost her livelihood.
Well,
That
not only that,
I'm
the
not
more
saying not
the
like I say.
accountability was he was the man of God. He was the pastor. He was the pastor, and he was responsible to take care of his sheep, and he failed her. He failed her miserably. He failed not only her, he failed his wife, he failed his congregation, he failed himself. So real accountability is he failed his sheep, and he wounded that sheep. The sheep that he was supposed to protect, he wounded her and he sent her off bleeding. That's what he did. And let me address Miss Nicola Moreland. I saw your comment, Mr. Kohler. I don't even play like that in my house. I would never allow a mistress or Mr. in my household. Okay, so make sure that you know who I am. All right, because I don't do that over here. But
Wait,
thank you
wait,
for being
wait,
in the
what
comment
we
section.
missed? Hold on, wait.
Okay, thank you.
I
When
missed that.
they put a comment and said that I'm the type of person that probably would have a mistress live in my house. I don't play like that over here.
Oh no, we don't do
I don't
that.
play like that over here. Don't do that.
Cause see, what people don't understand is this, and we do it all the time in the Black family. I'm not gonna
Mm-hmm.
even do the church.
Mm-hmm.
We know that Daddy done slept with cousin True. We gonna keep having family dinners. Daddy gonna keep being there. Cousin True gonna keep being there. Folks gonna act like they don't know. The folks that know
Mm-hmm.
gonna be whispering over here in the corner. Nothing is going to be dealt with, and she keeps coming around. But when it comes to the church, then we have a different no, she can't come back, she can't come back, she can't come back.
That's a great
But
point.
that's
Mm-hmm.
still your church is still your family.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
just deal with it in a different way.
Right. Right.
Don't put out. If you listen, if you gonna put me out, I need a year's salary. I need these things in order because y'all taking my job away from me. He's still getting his checks.
Still
So I
getting
need to
his.
be able to support my
Still got the
family.
people
If you
supporting
gonna
him.
put me
Right.
out, we gonna have to have some things in writing. Okay, I'm leaving under this circumstance. This is going to be taken care of. This is going to be taken care
Like
of
Robert
because
Morris.
when she goes somewhere else,
Mm-hmm.
even if she goes to another church, she's gonna probably have to go to another state. Now this is worldwide. Ain't no telling where she can go and not have this stigma
She's
over
over there.
her
She
head.
joined Demetrius Senegal's church. She's a care pastor for Demetrius Senegal. And she took that position December of 2025. Yeah.
I learned that from you,
Somebody gave her a chance. Yeah,
Sister Regina. I didn't know that.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
didn't either.
Mhm. Yeah.
But
She's
see,
over there
that's
with
good.
Demetrius Senegal. Demetrius Senegal is the one that interviewed her back in August of 2025. She told
Okay.
her story. And even when Demetrius Senegal did that interview, they weren't even mentioning his name because it wasn't out like that. But that's where all the interviews that you see where the people are running the clips where she's got the white blouse on, that's clips from Demetrius Senegal's interview that he did in August. And after he did that
Okay.
interview with her, then he hired her to be his care pastor for his ministry in Atlanta.
That's good because she
Mm-hmm.
needed to be able to go somewhere because like I said, she could, not saying that she does, but she could have that stigma over her head, especially
Right.
when this became.
Yeah.
But at the time that she left, it wasn't a thing. No one knew about it except
Right.
for that core
The
group
people that knew.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
see
the people
that's
that knew. It
Yeah.
wasn't even a thing. We didn't know. We didn't connect her to Apostle Meadows at the time. We just
Mm-hmm.
now connected her, and that happened a few years ago. So she could have gone to
Yeah.
any church, but I understand what you all are saying.
And I think the reason why it attracted Demetrius Senegal, and this is my opinion, it may not be his fact or his reality. I think the reason why it attracted his attention is because of what he went through with Brian Carn. So I think
mm,
he felt for her the victim part, you know, even though she was the other woman, he still felt, and this is my thought, my opinion, may not be his reality. He still felt the empathy and sympathy for what she went through, because he may have felt as though she was the one that was groomed. And so he knows the pain part of this triangle.
Right.
He lived it. So
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people, and I know, understand people may not maybe say, well, he may not be the best place for her. But you know what? He's more familiar with it. He's more
Even if
familiar.
that's not her permanent spot,
Right,
he can
right.
still be her covering and deal with her in this space. And then when she goes wherever, if she goes wherever, she
Yeah.
can be in a different space. So
And
that's good.
I wouldn't even say he needed to be her covering, but he could be that person that she could talk to, having known that he's been through it, not
Yeah.
only in the relationship part, but in the spiritual part. But the Bishop Benito Senecal was big up there with Prophet Brian Carr when all that stuff came out.
Yeah.
So he can relate
Yeah.
in real life what she went through.
And you
So
need
even
that.
if they
You
could just
need
be
that.
friends to say, hey, I understand your pain. Here's what you need to do. Here's how you handle the church people. Here's how I handled them. Here's how you handle the
Mhm.
legal side of this. So it's familiarity
Well, now,
there.
so now he has a nonprofit organization that deals with kind of things like this, and it was called Muzzle something, Unmuzzle. I can't remember.
Unmuzzled. I
Yes,
think it's
that's what it's
unmuzzled.
called.
Mhm.
Okay.
I think it might be unmuzzled. Mhm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he deals with some of the injustices in the church.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he could, Dr. Ben Israel. You're right. He could counsel and cover her without making her pastor, but he made her pastor. Now they say she real good in that theology. I don't
Yeah.
know, because I haven't heard it, but they say she real good in that.
Hmm.
But it happens, and it's not the first time. It's
And it
pastors
won't be
have
the
been doing this
last.
for generations.
And that's
Yes.
the thing, though. People are so quick to make people pastors. If someone is good in that space, just leave them in that space. They don't have to necessarily become a pastor.
Yeah.
Well,
You
she
can
may be
still,
qualified now.
Like
hmm,
I said,
She may be
she's
qualified.
got some knowledge.
Senegal is not. He's very calculated. He's not just going to throw somebody in the mix because I heard your story or whatever the case may be. There's some qualifications that
Right.
has come along with
She's
that.
did some studying. She's did
Yeah,
some
and
studying. She's
she's
yeah,
did some
even
she's,
schooling. Yeah.
she was even
yeah,
in leadership at uh, Apostle Meadows Church. So although there was a breach there, but she also, for lack of a better term, earned her stripes, earned her way. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
The
So
bad part is she has that stain because of this infidelity.
yeah,
That stain is
mm-hmm,
there.
but that's
mm-hmm.
yes, I agree. But that's not going to stop her. But
Hmm.
she needed to leave in order to get to where she's going. But
Courtney
I
says she
respect you,
need,
ladies.
I
Courtney
know.
ain't
I
coming up
know.
off of it.
Courtney, we
Force
gonna
me
have Courtney
out.
to be the church police. Go get him and drag him out, Courtney. Tell him y'all
That's
got to
it.
go.
Drag them
Courtney is
out of
here.
You
there.
can't be here no
Judge
more.
Courtney is
No,
here. She is
not the
like,
police.
yeah, y'all got to go.
Listen, I'm the ambulance.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh,
Not the
oh,
police. I'm the ambulance.
she done
I'm
been the
saving your
ambulance.
life.
Okay.
I'm dragging you
Okay.
out.
Put them on some
Okay.
oxygen, Courtney, because when they faint, when
Yes.
they leave, put them on some oxygen and let them get out.
Yes.
Rescue them, girl.
Listen. So now let's go here. Uh Rest in peace to the great Reverend Jesse Jackson.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Hmm.
Um so many services.
Yes.
So
He
much to
traveled,
cover.
didn't he? Boy.
Even though they tried to stop some things, he was still honored in, I think, an amazing way. Even with the 12-part services, each one of them, even if people spoke more than once, it still was you didn't hear like the same thing over and over and over.
Yeah.
Like the same person didn't keep telling the same story. Like there was so much that he did
Yeah.
that it was still people who wanted to tell stories.
Yeah. Yeah. They had to
It,
put that timer on there. One pastor was like, "Do y'all see that clock back there? I just want to remind
yeah.
y'all the clock is back there."
What was okay? So out of the mini services,
Yeah.
what was your standout?
The Jewish guy at the one that they did on what was it, Friday or Saturday?
The one
What's
with
it?
the interpreter or before
Saturday.
that one?
No, the Jewish guy that told the story that said that Jesse Jackson is not what y'all say he is. He, oh my God, I can't remember his name. Dr. Ben Israel, if you remember his name, put it in the chat. That man right there, that little Jewish guy, my kind of people. My kind of people. Oh, yes, yes, yes. His whole conversation and everything, I loved it. That was a standout moment. Besides President Barack Obama, because first I couldn't listen. I had to hear. I was having a hard time hearing President Barack Obama. I was just looking. That man is so nice.
It's nice on the ass.
It's nice. Where did Sean go? President Obama, my God, that's a handsome president. He is one of the most, I think he is the most handsome president we have had
ever in history.
I know. What was your best part, Courtney? What was your best part of all the funerals?
I will be honest with you. I did not watch the funeral at all.
You didn't?
I had been out of town, and I didn't have the 5 to 12 hours. I'm over exaggerating, but you know.
I said that too, Courtney. I said when my husband was watching it Saturday, I think it was. I said, "Oh Lord, it's supposed to start at 11." I said, "We're gonna be here till about 5, 6 o'clock." It was a 6-hour service. 6 hours. 6 hours. I could not sit there all the while. I caught glimpses and pieces of the people I wanted to see.
Yeah, and I understand it being a long funeral because of his stature and who he was in the earth.
Yeah,
I totally get that, but I didn't have it. But
I think he had like 5 or 6 services. I think he had about 5 or 6 services. They took and shout out to his son. Shout out to Jesse Jackson's son, because for him, my husband said that one of the place he drove him 20 something miles to wherever the other place he was supposed to go. And also his son was his caretaker, his caregiver. Shout out to his son. Let me tell you, because shout out to that man. Oh, she back.
My phone rang. It kicked me out. No, I was just saying, President Obama, it ain't even got nothing to do with the color. Like, he's just a cool
that swag
dude. He's just cool. The respect that he gets wherever he is. Right now, today, he is still treated and still gets the respect of a president. It does. It's like one of those, no matter what, no matter who, no matter, he is going to be, and it's no disrespect to anybody else. Well, the one now, that's whatever, but not to anybody else before him or who's going to come after him other than the present. But he just has this thing about him.
Yes.
And everybody loves him. Like all colors, like everybody loves him.
Yeah.
He gonna shake your hand the same whether you black, white, Chinese, what.
He's such a respectable man. Yeah.
Oh my God. And then he had the nerve to tune up. I said,
well, what? Because that suit was suiting. I was like, oh, I know that's tailor-made. Oh,
absolutely.
That suit was suiting.
Absolutely.
He got the little walk. I was like, just tell me when Barack coming down the aisle. That's all I want to know. When Barack. I told my husband, tell me when my boy coming down the aisle.
Even when they was walking
Here he come.
when they were all walking in, he just had that.
Oh my God.
Like uncle brother kind of like, what up though? Like
Yes.
he just, I don't, it's just something about him.
It's almost like a little, you know, a little cool pimp walk. You know, it's like, you know.
It's okay. So
Oh my
now,
goodness. Thank you, Dr. Ben Israel. Rabbi Stephen Jacobs was his name.
that,
Yes.
yeah. Okay, so speaking of President Obama, what did y'all think about First Lady Michelle not being there?
She didn't show up to another one before.
Good for her. Protect your peace, woman of God.
Courtney.
You don't have to
There
come
go
to
the
another
ambulance.
Bring the oxygen out.
There go the ambulance.
Listen, Michelle was like, I ain't doing 6 hours with y'all. I ain't doing 6 hours. I'm going to get my hair done. I ain't got time for 6 hours. Tell Jesse and his family I send my condolences.
She said I believe she said she doesn't want to have the pressure of going to places that she doesn't want to go to anymore.
Because she has so much pressure as the first lady.
Yeah. And I love the fact that her husband supported her in her decision not to go to these functions and smiling in people's face, knowing that they've been a certain way towards them behind the scenes. So stay, girl, do what you do.
Now she didn't go to another funeral service. I forget whose service it was, but she didn't show up for that one either. And she made no apologies for not showing up either. And so I respect it.
Was it
But what's the name? Husband wasn't there?
Carter.
President
Carter.
What?
She didn't go to his.
That's the funeral.
That's the funeral. She didn't go. Right. Listen, Kamala's husband wasn't there either. Kamala, well, thank you, JP. Her husband wasn't there. I didn't see him.
I mean, but do we? Okay.
The King family wasn't there either.
Oh. Well, who's Courtney? Wait, Courtney. I didn't know. Were they not? None of them? Courtney. They weren't at none of the 5 or 6 funerals.
It was brought to my attention.
Fact check that, Courtney. Really?
It was brought to my attention that the Saints weren't there, and I was asked why they weren't there, and I said
nobody was named.
The flights was delayed.
Cars got gas. I don't want to hear it.
Okay. Wow. I didn't even know.
All the rental cars had ran out.
Oh, not the rental cars. Oh. Danette said, that's what I noticed. The King family was not present. Really? None of them? Bernice?
Now that I'm thinking about it, none of them were named.
Oh my God. I didn't even listen. I was too busy looking at Barack. I didn't notice they weren't there. I want to look.
Bernice said
everybody's saying it.
Take care of right quick. I don't.
Oh, Dr. Ben Israel say the King family was not there. Wow.
Everybody's saying they wasn't there. That's.
I know, Cece, right?
Right. But I thought maybe you would know why. I gave all my reasons why.
I mean, I have to ask my husband. You know, he be into all that. I have to ask him.
Okay, Courtney, we not gonna listen to them reasons because them ain't no reason.
I didn't even know. Wow. Well, Reverend L. Sharpton was there.
The traffic was bad.
The traffic
but
I'm coming up with everything.
Courtney, they gonna put you in timeout, Courtney. They're gonna put you in timeout, Courtney.
The dog was in labor.
The plane was delayed. The flight was delayed. They couldn't get a rental car. The traffic was bad, Courtney.
The dog was in labor.
Elder Bernice had to feed the dog right quick, and it ran her behind.
Said the dog was in labor. I can't with y'all. Oh my God, somebody in trouble.
The MARTA was closed.
The MARTA. Oh my God.
Because you know they doing construction at the airport.
She couldn't make
Atlanta
the plane
traffic could do it every time.
Oh
wait, Bernice posted on X about Jesse. She did? Okay. Oh my gosh.
As a matter of fact, I haven't seen any. I've seen more posts from Farrakhan than I have any of the Kings.
If anybody find out the for real answer, because I just gave you all my made up answers, please let us know. But I don't think it's this. Is what I was telling St. James last night. I don't think that there's any real
Hey,
issue there or
Jesse.
anything like that. Maybe
Hey,
the
Jesse. They just
mothership
said the mothership was broke down.
down.
They couldn't take Soul Plane with the Purple Plane with Kevin Hart. That's oh my
I
God.
think they just couldn't make it, but somebody find out and let us
It's
know.
too many
I
of
didn't
them
know.
not to just make it. I don't know.
I didn't know they didn't make it. I'll have to research, but hey, it is what it is.
Londa say Bernice was posting about Bloody Sunday. I can't.
What's blood?
Oh my God.
What's
No. Mm-mm. 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 Y'all a mess.
what is that?
Mm-mm.
Okay,
Mm-mm.
y'all tell
Mm-mm.
me later.
Yes, Dr. Ben Israel, I do believe Minister Farrakhan was
He
truly hurt by
was.
passing. Minister Farrakhan and Reverend Jesse Jackson had lots of conversations, even table conversations, and they battled with each other, but they really did was on the same team about for the people. They just, sometimes they had different stances and stuff, but I do believe he was. I'm still praying even to today for Reverend L. Sharpton because I know they were close. When I heard of the passing of Reverend Jesse Jackson,
First
I
person.
immediately went into prayer for Reverend L. Sharpton. I immediately, because can y'all imagine Reverend L. Sharpton has laid so many to rest that was walking the path and
All of his
rose with
friends are
him?
gone.
Who else is left?
Okay, so out of them two, as much as Bernice do and she go and they was there for MLK, were they not?
Oh, I don't know. Mm-mm.
Even
Mm-mm.
though he was ill, I still want to say that there was somebody from the Jackson family represented at one of those services.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go back
Mm.
because see, we got
I'm gonna have
lost
to
in
look.
You said from the
that
Jackson
bog
family
down
or from the King
from
family?
the Jackson family at King holiday that just passed.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm
That's what
sure.
I'm saying.
I'm sure.
So
Mm-hmm.
why wouldn't y'all there? I
Just
don't.
They
Y'all
was
got to
probably
be
held
in
up.
good.
oh my
There has to
Y'all,
goodness.
be a good reason. We just don't know. I'm being, of course, I'm
I
being
don't
funny,
know.
but we
I'm
don't
gonna have
know.
to put William plug William. Y'all catch the Sunday Night Live tonight. Don't be
Yes,
asking me no questions if you want to know, and you don't watch that. I don't know what to tell you, but I might have to tell William to put the street committee on why the Kings
yes.
wasn't at the
He'll find out,
He'll
won't he?
find out.
at the
Yes,
because I know I
yes,
don't think
yes.
anybody has thought about it because I didn't
No,
till just now. I didn't even
it was mentioned
Junior.
last night because I didn't even. I mean, I didn't see it, but
Mm-mm.
The only time I
Mm-mm.
saw Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton in person was when they were coming out of the hotel at Obama's inauguration, '09 inauguration.
Mm-mm.
They were like together, like them two. When he told the story of them how they met, and he was young,
Mm-hmm.
and this man has stood with him time after. Do y'all know
Yeah.
how many funerals Al Sharpton has been
That's
to?
what I'm saying. That's why I'm praying for the man. I'm telling you right now, I'm praying for the man.
Oh my God.
That's when he was big. That's when he was big, Al Sharpton. With the curl, with the very
Yeah,
curl, not the curl, the little pressing
the
curl.
pressing
Mm-hmm.
curl. And not
Mm-hmm.
only that, he does his talk show.
Mm-hmm.
He
William was
is
not at that funeral. Somebody said Sir William was there.
Well, there were several. There
that
were
was a
several. I
video.
don't know. I don't think they
Well,
were there
maybe he
in
would. Let me
Atlanta.
not speak. No, I'm
Yeah, I
sorry.
don't know if
Say,
they. I don't think they had one in Atlanta, but you
No,
never
William
know.
was on
William will
live.
travel.
He was on live the other, I mean, just
Mm-hmm.
yesterday on TikTok, I think. I don't
But
think he
rest
was
in
there.
peace to Reverend Jesse Jackson.
Yeah, it
A
was.
legend is gone, and who gonna pick up the mantle now? Who gonna pick up the mantle? Because when one
I'm
go,
about to mess
who
with
gonna pick up?
Regina. I'm about to
Mm-hmm.
mess with Regina. I'm about to
Oh
mess.
God, what you
I'm
finna do
about to
now,
mess
Lord? My
with
jacket is act. This jacket is bothering me this whole night. What? What he said? You got to
J
think that.
Maul was up there talking.
Bye. I can't. I
That's who
can't.
gonna take up the mantle. Look here, Sister Regina.
Mm-mm.
Come back, Pastor. Come
Mm-mm.
back.
Mm-mm. Girl.
I told you I was about to hate Candace. I told you I was about to mess with her.
J Mall. Everybody cousin at the picnic. J Mall. My God, today.
Let me say this, and this is something that I said last night. The mantle and the legacy is left up to all of us.
True.
There would never be another Jesse
No.
Jackson. There would never be another King.
Right.
But you will see spurts of remnants of their legacy will transcend time, right? So you have
Yeah.
people like your Jamal Bryant's and Freddie Haynes and so many countless others,
And the
Jasmine Crockett,
unnamed
so
ones,
many,
the unnamed
and
ones
the
that we don't
unnamed
know
ones.
yet. Yeah,
That's
that are
right.
preparing. Because
Absolutely
remember,
right.
we didn't know Barack Obama's name until all of a sudden his name appeared on
That's
that
right.
presidential ballot. We didn't know
That's
his
Mm-hmm.
name, but
absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
he was out there doing the work. So
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of them that are out there
Yes.
that are doing the work, and we don't know their names yet. But in time, we'll know because the Jesse Jacksons, the Dr. Kings, they were all doing the work, and their names weren't as big. When they started, they were small, but they grew. So I believe, like you're right, Courtney.
That's
Don't
right.
try and be like Jesse Jackson. Be you.
Yeah, people need to let people be them. Let
Yeah.
the legends who did what they did what they did. And what people
Yeah.
have to understand is even if Martin Luther King was here today, he still
Mm-hmm.
couldn't do the things today like he did back then.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They don't work. So when you get somebody else in, they're not going to do the exact same thing. But
Right.
as long as they're on that same street, I can fool with you.
Right. Y'all
But
go over there and support.
people expect for these people to be this person. Well, they did this, well, they did that. Well,
Mm-mm.
that was in their time and they're not here anymore. So
Mm-hmm.
let's let this new whoever it is come.
Generation.
Yeah,
Do them.
let's
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah.
But I think they're
I'm
going to keep, of course, the Rainbow Push Coalition that Jesse has. They're going to keep that going.
yeah, that's
And
going.
I don't know who's going to, set that up. But prayerfully, let me say this. Let me speak to Jesse Jackson's son real quick. Please
Don't
don't go get yourself in trouble again. That your daddy
again,
not here
please
now.
don't.
Please don't go get
Please
yourself in
don't.
trouble. You
He
don't
not
got
gonna
yourself
do
in
it.
trouble before. You don't
Please, we ain't think he was gonna
He's
do it
staying out
then.
of trouble. Yeah,
that
We
well,
jail
thought he
time
was
he
and
staying out
learned
of
from it.
trouble
prison.
then.
How long was he in prison? I forget how long he was in prison, but
5 years.
yeah,
If that,
please don't go back, young man. Come on now. We
he's
need you
not.
to go
He
forward.
ain't young no more.
hmm I know, but
Mm-mm.
still.
He's not
They be
coming. He
younger than
not
me.
going
I'd be
back.
like, young man.
Please, please, please. What
I think
y'all
he
think
learned from
about?
that.
Yeah, I
Well,
think so. I hope so. Oh God, it's
what
prayer.
about this one? Because this one is floating around. I don't see
Oh
the
God, are you
button.
gonna go to Kimberell?
Cause she was last, I was gonna save her for last, but I'm gonna
Save her
save
for
her.
last. Save her for last. Go ahead. This your show, son. Go save her for last.
We ugh.
I need to go live tonight and talk about that one right there. But go ahead. Go ahead,
That
Sean.
one. Okay. So do y'all feel that there was a big problem with the seating arrangement for Bishop Sheard?
The seating arrangement. What was it? I
No,
missed
next
that one.
story.
Oh, Sean
No.
put Sean put her emoji. I mean her. Sean like, wait, she said next door. Wait, I missed that part. What did I miss? Tell me about this seating room. What happened?
Some people from Kojic took issue with where Bishop was sitting.
For the funeral?
Anybody, yes, ma'am. Anybody could see the situation. This is not a Kojic funeral. This is not a Kojic event. Bishop had no problem with where he was sitting. The only
Where
people
was
that
he
had a
sitting?
problem with where he was sitting, the sixth row or something like that.
Okay.
The only people that had a problem with where he was sitting was people that wasn't even at the funeral.
Oh, they
It was
wanted people to have
mostly
front row.
Kojic people.
They wanted
He's
him to
the
have a front row.
They wanted him
pre-
to be in the pulpit because he's a
Oh,
presiding bishop. Now,
but he
mind
won't
you,
preside in that day.
Mind you, the president's sitting on the floor. They wasn't even sitting in the pulpit. Like, what
They
are we
were.
talking about?
Mm. Mm.
People just
Go ahead, Shun. What do you think?
Dr. Israel said yes. Bishop
Dr. Ben
Sheard
Israel?
was treated like a common person and he didn't have a problem with it. He didn't.
So it's the congregation, some of the congregants, some of the
It's
congregants.
not
Okay.
even the congregation, it's the Kojic people. Here's the thing with that. No matter who you are, when it comes to people like Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton and these types of people, Martin Luther, people are just excited to be in their presence. People are just excited to be there. People were there to pay respects to this giant. It wasn't about where I'm going to sit.
Yeah.
Who am I going? He didn't even have on his full presiding bishop outfit.
So he didn't want to be maybe, noticed. He just wanted to
He
attend.
was just
That's
there
respectful.
for
Yeah.
Jesse Jackson.
Yeah.
excuse me, ladies. Okay, so breaking news.
What?
So going back to the Kings not being at the funeral. So
Okay.
this is the 50th anniversary this weekend of the Bloody Sunday, the
Hmm.
the march across the Selma
The
Bridge.
bridge. Hmm.
So not Selma Bridge, the Edmund Pettus Bridge, excuse me.
Hmm. Hmm.
So it could be that they were there for real, for real.
Was it that
That's all.
day?
Sean,
Or
it
was
don't
it that
matter. They probably
weekend?
had a
No, 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 no,
weekend
no,
full of
no,
events.
no, no, no.
They could have had a
Was it
weekend full of
that
events.
day or was it the weekend?
I don't know. It could have been a weekend of events.
I
Either
don't
way,
know.
I don't think it's a
For him, I don't know.
okay.
Oh, somebody said they are there today. It's another, I know. Was today the burial? It's another service today. Nuh-uh. We're not gonna say that.
Well, let me see. Okay, that's a good point to break
Oh, I
Courtney.
just wanted to
If that's a okay, okay. We going Bishop Shear did not want any attention and he was very humble. I admire him for that.
hmm
He
I
didn't say
do
it be
too.
the
I
anything.
respect
people.
him for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It be the people with the
Just to be
problem.
in the
Hmm.
presence. Just to be in the presence, just to sometimes it just feels good to be able to say I got my own obituary.
Yeah.
Like I was able to be there. That was a historic time.
Yeah.
Let
I
me
did
ask
like
you all
seeing
this.
the
I'm sorry.
presidents sitting together, all of them there. I did love that. I even got a snapshot where I saw that. I did like seeing them all sitting together. That was nice. Even
Bless
seeing
Joe's.
Hillary sitting next to
I
Bill,
love
and
me some Hillary.
I
Bill
love
looking like,
Hillary.
why is Hillary sitting next to me? Some the way the person snapped the picture, that was so hilarious. But
I
I'm so
love
glad that
them.
they survived. Man, even they're
Yes.
married. My God.
Yes.
My God.
L-
But that
Let
was a
me
good
ask you all.
portrait to see all of them together there. Even Joe. Even Joe.
Yes.
Bless Joe Hart. He said
Bless
that
Joe.
SOB. I said, whoo, whoo, you going too far, Joe.
You know, the older you get, the more you be
You
ready to just say
listen,
anything.
they
Joe
You
don't
said you
forgot where he
care.
earned the
was.
right.
He forgot where he was for a moment.
Let me
Mm-mm.
ask you ladies this. Do you think there will ever come a time to where pastors are not idolized?
I don't think so because it's been taught too much to idolize. It's like when you teach somebody something bad and you try and reverse it. It's like we always say we have to reverse. You have to unlearn. It's very hard to do that. So
They got that touch, not my anointed. Again, and some of them are not just in that aspect. Again, you have single mothers who looking for a father figure. You got single mothers that's looking for a husband figure. You got women who have their nieces and nephews and they need somebody to.
hmm.
It's just it's coming down because now you don't have all these preachers at everybody's house anointing the doorpost because that was the thing. You couldn't move into your house till the preacher come and prayed for it.
Hmm.
Things like that. You couldn't go and get the car unless the pastor said that was a good idea. So things are changing now. So, and then again with social media, I don't think a lot of people are looking at the church leaders the same way anymore, sadly. There's become, the reverence of leadership has gone down because of, there's no privacy anymore. You don't have the big news camera videotape just sitting in the middle of your church and you just going on and whatever happens, happens. Now everybody has a cell phone. Now they got glasses, so you don't know whether a person is, you don't know what they're doing. So the moment you say this is private, you think it's private. For instance, Rob Parsley, he ain't never think that recording was gonna come out. But this is what he's used to doing. That wasn't the first time he did it. That's not the first time. So it's just how people are doing things now is different. You gotta be, you have to think like everybody is watching you all the time.
All the time.
All the time. I don't
Even
care
when
if
you in
you
your
at
house
the,
by yourself.
because they got drones. And people who want to know, guess what?
They don't know.
They gonna know. Now, to Miss Kimberly Burrell. Embarrassment. That was a complete embarrassment. And I said this last night. You are a gospel recording artist. This was not
Artists.
a secular song. This was not a new song. This is someone, this Take Me to the King kids know. So the fact that you sat in the service
Shun say
of the
kids know.
great Reverend Jesse Jackson and held your, excuse my language, damn cell phone to your face like this and read the words off melody, off key, wrong
All off
words,
limits.
just wrong. You were singing for the processional.
And then she said, "This is my favorite part for him." I said, "Ooh."
That's an embarrassment.
The ambulance is
Pamela
coming.
Mann is a part of your.
It's what she does. What happened?
So the ambulance is coming. The ambulance is here. Listen.
Come on, Courtney. Save him, girl. Save him, Courtney. Help Courtney.
Okay. Just a little pushback. So I agree with you, Shun, wholeheartedly, but Kim has been very busy. I'm
Take me
serious.
to the king
She
ain't
has been
new.
singing a
She
lot
booked
of
and busy.
places. She is very booked and busy for real.
Okay.
And so with that comes all these songs that she has to know and memorize. And maybe, just maybe, we don't know. Maybe, just maybe, she was asked kind of at the last minute
What
why they couldn't
year
get
did
Tamala
Tamala
Man. I don't
Mann's
know.
Take Me to the King come out?
Don't do that. Kim is not sitting around just listening to songs and memorizing words. Let's be for real.
2012 ain't no excuse.
And
Ain't
it's
no
no okay.
excuse.
So fun fact
Because
with
she
Take Me to the
sure was
Kingdom.
on a little vacation for a minute. So
Look at Candace, cousin. Candace talking about, I'm usually always with Courtney, but no.
you
Listen, no, I'm
trying for it, honey.
serious. I'm serious. I really think she was asked at the last minute.
And I want to say this. I'm a join you, Courtney, on just that one part. Because here's my thought. I was like, why did she have the phone? Now that ain't the first time. We don't saw Kim Burrell with that phone stinging before. We don't saw her with the phone. And I thought for a moment that too, Courtney. I said, did they ask her at the last minute? Because why were you singing Tamla Mann song?
Okay.
Why weren't you singing your own song?
Here's the thing.
And I
First
said, maybe
thing
they
is
asked Tamla
probably
Man and Tamla Man couldn't come. Was that it?
it was okay. It was probably even still. I'm sorry.
No, I don't. I'm mad at her for having the phone in her hand too, because I said if they ask Kim Burrell, the great gospel artist, recording artist, award winning, Sunday best judge, all this, to be at this funeral to sing a song.
Didn't somebody sing "Take Me to the King" on Sunday's Best? Didn't
I
one
don't
of
know.
the
But why
so
did
we're gonna
she?
do this
That
again.
was my thing. How many songs does Kim Burrell have? Why couldn't Kim Burrell sing one of her songs that she knew? Why did she have to sing Tamla Mann's song?
What would she have sung had she sung one of her songs?
That's what I was,
Calvary,
because I'm not a music
Holy
fan of hers, but I
Ghost.
know. Well, hold on.
What's she gonna sing?
Let's ask Chat GPT. Let's ask
Okay.
how many
Oh, that's
songs.
good.
Mhm.
That's
But okay,
good.
while you asking ChatGPT, I'm gonna say this.
That is so good, Miss
Even
Virginia.
if she
Mhm.
don't know the complete, you didn't know the melody. Kim could have ran all through that song with the right melody.
Okay, Kim got a whole bunch of songs. It said Kim got a whole bunch of songs. I don't know why it's bringing me up all these other people, but it said Kim Burrell got a whole bunch of songs. Hold on, let me go.
Which one would she have sung?
I don't know which one she would have sang. Let's
A
ask Chat GPT
5-year-old
which one she would
knows
have sang.
"Take Me to the King." I'm not. They
Don't
sing
do
that
that.
at
Kim
kids
is
at
not sitting around
kindergarten.
memorizing other people's songs.
Since
She's not.
That's why I don't
2012,
understand
She's
why she
not.
didn't sing one of her own.
Okay, I'm gonna
She
say
didn't
this.
have a song suitable, and the family probably requested "Take Me to the King." I'm sure they
Oh,
did.
But why, if they wanted "Take Me to the King," why didn't they get the Queen, Tamla Mann, to sing
my
her song?
blinker
And
is
again,
on.
like Courtney said, she may have been busy, and maybe they were like, "Well, get Kim to do it."
My blinker is on because I'm gonna
Okay,
keep
wait.
going
Here go
to the
all the
middle
songs.
on this
"Try
one.
Me Again," "Victory,"
Mm-mm.
"Since Jesus," "I Understand Anything." She got
She
a lot
not
of
gonna
songs.
sing none of them
"Everywhere You Go,"
songs.
"Thank You Jesus," "God Is Able." Now let me ask
None.
ChatGPT what's the best one to sing at a
Okay.
funeral.
She don't have no
No.
songs to sing at a
Put
funeral,
at
but
Jesse Jackson's funeral. Put that.
Okay,
Courtney, hey Courtney,
okay.
None of them songs she got.
2012, she done been on this Tamala Mann's
Shun.
song "Take Me." No, and I'm gonna tell
Shun,
you why
she
I'm
is an
saying this.
artist. She is not memorizing other people's
I'm not.
songs like that.
This
"No
not
She
Ways
not
no,
sitting up.
Tired." They
not
said "No
not.
Ways Tired" is the best song she could have sung. Just said because it fits. It talks about not giving up despite hardship, which perfectly
Okay.
reflects Jesse Jackson's decades of civil rights work.
That's
Also,
not her song.
she could add "Thank You Jesus." These are all her songs. "I'll Keep Pushing." So it named three songs she could have used from her own music. "No Ways
And here's the
Tired."
thing: nobody knows them, so they wouldn't even thought about them to even ask her to sing it.
I really think the family requested that song.
I think the family requested it too. I do.
I mean,
I don't think they could get Tamala, and that's why they went with Kim. But they
It's
should
a
have just
good
called what's the name back
song.
out there to sing. What's the name that
Listen,
sang?
ain't no.
Um,
I'm sorry, y'all, but as a musician in 2026, it's too much stuff that you can put in your ear. Again, they got the glasses. Whitney Houston learned the Star Spangled on the way high,
oh,
and
We are
she's
talking about
still
50, no shade to anybody that's in their 50s. We talking about 54 year. She's 54, 53. Sister Regina.
53,
We talking about a
according to
53 year
Google,
old,
53.
53-year-old who's been singing since Jesus was a baby.
Ooh, Courtney.
You think she finna really be sitting up here memorizing? You think her? I mean, I'm not saying she's not sharp, but my mind is not as sharp as it was when I was younger. Let's be for real. You think she finna
mm-mm.
memorize a song on the spot? Like,
It
no,
ain't
come on
even
now.
it ain't
Ain't
even
nobody gonna do
memorizing the
like that.
words to the song. She could have yodeled in the right
No,
tempo as an
no.
artist through that song.
They could
She
have
I'm
could
got. They
telling
have.
could have told Jennifer the Hudson. They could have said,
you,
"Jennifer, come back
Hudson.
out here and sing this song. You just sang that when you did real good, girl. Brought the house down." They could have called Jennifer from the back room. Said,
Jennifer
"Tell
don't know. Take
Carmen,
me to the king.
to wait.
I
I send
promise
you
you.
that. Tell
Okay,
Carmen
I
to
got
come
an
pick you
even
up
better
later. We
one
need
for
you to
you.
sing this
I got
song.
an
Take
even
me to the
better one
king."
for you. This one ain't
Jennifer don't
banging.
know the song. I promise you that.
You don't think Jennifer know
Leandria.
"Take Me to the King"?
No,
You don't, Courtney? All
no.
that Jennifer
Would you
went
know it
through.
enough to sound
These
better
are
than that?
artists. What do you say? These are artists.
But
They're not
Jennifer's
sitting up
Okay.
from the
listening to other
church.
people.
She's from
Do
the
you
church
know the
sector.
melody?
They all they know is probably the hook. They don't know all them verses. I'm
She didn't
telling
even
you.
sing the words.
You
I'm
sing it,
saying
Shun.
her
Sing it right now.
melody was
Shun,
off.
sing the whole
Sing
song.
it,
Do you
Sean.
know the
I
verses?
don't know. Okay, I'm
Start
gonna
with
be
truth
honest.
is I'm
No, wait
tired.
a minute. No,
Hold
wait a
on.
minute. Hold on.
Hold on.
You
Hold
don't know
on.
the words.
Let me
It
be
was written
100% honest with you.
2012.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna be honest
What's
with
good for the
y'all.
goose is good
I
for the
hope
gander.
I
Now,
don't
wait a
lose.
Sean,
minute.
let
Hold
me
on.
help.
Wait,
Let
I'm
me
gonna
help
tell
you,
you
Sean.
why.
I got the words here, Sean. We ready?
Don't send,
Hold
look
on,
at
but
you on your
let me
phone.
answer
We
this question
ready?
before you do that, because I want y'all to be
You
clear
finna
on
say-
why. I have never liked the song.
What?
You are a professional musician. Why you don't know the song?
But let me tell you why. Let me tell you, I hope I don't lose nobody. Y'all don't leave me. If you're gonna leave me, please leave a cash app before you go. I'm gonna tell y'all why. That song and Order My Steps, people ran it to the ground.
Yeah. Order my steps.
I cannot stand when I hear the music to Order My Steps, I instantly get angry.
Really?
Not that I don't like the song.
Yeah.
It's how they did it. They Take Me to the King was sung at funerals, bar mitzvahs, graduation, sweet 16s, 25,
It was played in
35.
the room while I was giving birth. And I
Take
was
Me
like,
to the
turn it
King
off because
was
I was having a
everywhere.
C-section. I didn't know what was.
Courtney
Don't take me to
said,
the
don't
king
take me to
yet.
the
I was
king
like,
yet. I'm
hold
having
on.
my baby.
I said, y'all changed the
Yeah,
channel.
I'm not gonna say I don't like it. They just
Courtney
it just was
I was on
over
that
it.
operating table, Sister Regina.
Courtney
I
said,
said,
I am not ready to see the king. I'm about to give birth. Turn that
I'm
song
looking
off.
at my vitals. I'm like,
Y'all
don't
do
And y'all
the
take
talking
me
same
about
just
take
yet.
me
section.
to the king.
I ain't ready to go to the king yet. Truth is, I'm not tired. I'm not
not.
tired.
I said,
Options are
play
few. I'm
something
not
else.
tired.
Why are y'all
Courtney was,
playing this song right now?
Courtney was singing
Yeah,
that song. I'm not
that's the
tired.
thing. It's not that I don't like it. They just ran it to the feeling and the meaning behind it
You
went
expect
away.
Kim to have known it because it came out in 2012. Why you don't know it?
Look,
Because you
I
don't
just told
like it.
you why I don't like, but I
Okay.
can tell you
But
the
how you know Kim didn't like it?
I can give you the
Dr.
melody.
Vanessa said,
Everybody know that.
No.
Everybody know that part. Everybody know that part.
Okay, it start off.
That's it.
Truth is, I'm boom,
I'm
boom,
tired.
boom. Options
Options
are
are few.
boom,
I'm
boom.
trying to pray,
Son don't know them lyrics,
but
I
but you
don't
I'm
gonna
know
have
the
these
here
lyrics,
high
for
but I got the
you.
melody.
expectations.
I got the melody.
Sister Regina. But you have these such lofty and high expectations for Kim Burrell.
I didn't say
No,
know the
ma'am.
words. I said know the melody. She could
Well,
have yodeled
she
and
didn't know the
hummed through
melody,
that
Courtney.
whole
Courtney,
song.
she
She
Okay.
didn't know the
said,
melody.
she
Now,
said,
even if you don't, here's the thing. Kim,
truth is I'm
Sean,
tired, options are few.
she
You
and then she had to put that
Sean,
Kim
know.
she
Burrell
may not
roll in
like
it.
the song.
She had to
She
put
may
that
not like
roll
the
in there
song.
too. That Kim Burrell. Kim Burrell. We could tell you didn't know the song, Kim. And then she
Girl,
smelled
if
like
you
you
can
did.
learn how to walk in them heels with them leggings on, you can learn the medley to this song.
I'm done.
Now, you
She
got your new
tiptoeing
little
in.
jazz album, jazz gospel album coming out. You
She
should have been
tiptoeing.
on your best behavior in front of all these people.
Did Kim
Now,
have the onesie on at the funeral too? Because I saw she had
You
a
know
little coat
what?
on. I think she had a little. I
listen,
think she had the
No
onesie on
Kim
the
snap,
funeral
honey.
said,
too.
I done lost
Nicole,
this
don't say
weight.
that.
Y'all gonna catch all of
All of
this.
this. I'm finna put me on one too.
All of
Let me
this.
find my little cat suit.
Kim was like, all
All of
these men
this.
gonna be up in here. All these men gonna be up here. Let me put the little onesie on and go up here and act like I
And
sang
she
a
bought
song.
like it. Oh, she said, we're gonna put this out. We're gonna right now. She
Child.
look,
Kim,
she
Kim,
said,
and the
Listen,
way she
ladies.
walked off, she had like she dropped the mic on him, y'all. I was like,
Listen.
girl, where
Listen,
is you
ladies.
going?
That is so funny. I
You was
have to
walking through the
go.
back of the studio. Where you
I
going,
have to
girl?
run. It's always a privilege and
be
an honor to be
safe,
on the platform
girl.
with you all.
All right,
Safe
Yes, thank you
Courtney.
so
travels.
much.
Take
Thank
care,
you.
girl. Love
Thank
you.
you. Good night.
All right. That Kim thought she
Listen,
was
I'm
doing it, child. She was like, oh my God.
honey, Kim said you gonna catch this and some. I
But
don't care.
Sean, really, they could have got somebody from the choir to sing that song. I don't know why.
Made sure she like I said,
I don't know
right
why they
now
got Kim.
today, like I said, with technology being the way it is, you could have had something in your ear.
Thank you. I said that to my husband. They could have gave her earpiece, but you know,
You could
Kim be
have
always
had
like, noise bothers her. She always talking about noise bothers her.
Well, that noise she let out bothered me. And that was an embarrassment for the final procession of
Oh my
Jesse
God.
Jackson. I'm
Oh my
sorry.
God. But you know the real, I don't even think Kim cared. I don't think Kim was like, whatever. Kim probably was like, where my car at?
Yeah, she
was
said
like,
I was there though.
I
That's
was
what
there. I
that's
was
what
there.
she said. I was there. Were you there?
Mm-hmm.
Were you
Oh my
there?
goodness. But Kim walked off that stage like she had just did that thing,
Honey,
child.
she walked off there like mic drop.
Mm-hmm.
I said,
Mm-hmm.
oh. So okay, so I was trying to do this last week, but as we see, I was having technical difficulties. Well,
Okay.
I don't know what's going on with YouTube, StreamYard. We love y'all, but can y'all please?
Yeah, something's going on with StreamYard and
Yeah.
YouTube. Yeah.
Oh, I'm waiting for Carlton. Oh, I'm waiting for
What?
Carlton with this one. Oh, I can't. He gotta do one like this.
Oh, did he do it yet?
He
He
ain't
is
did it yet. He go.
hilarious.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I
When he
can't
came out
wait.
there with them leggings on and them
I
heels.
hollered. I hollered.
Oh my
Okay, so this is the story. Um, I don't know why when Courtney dropped everything left. Okay, so we remember.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me pull it up because I know we all remember this. Okay, I'm just gonna play a little bit of it. We remember
Okay.
this, right? Let's see if it pop up. Is it gonna work?
Hey, Kanique.
What's going on, everybody coming in? Okay, now we remember her, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I found this because I like to dig deep and I like to find out about folks and
Okay.
who they are while I'm talking about them. So I found this. Now y'all listen. Y'all listen to this.
Like mentally and spiritually, it get hard having to fight demons all day. Like I have to fight these things all day. I go to church and stuff, but it seems like I can't get any. I ain't gonna say I can't get deliverance, but every time I go to church, it's like the things are still there. I just don't understand. I be going to some powerful churches or powerful men and women of God, and I know, okay, these people know God. Like, why is these things still harassing? Waiting for the Lord to give me deliverance because I need deliverance, like crazy. I need deliverance so bad. I need it so bad, man. Yeah, y'all. I'm expecting from God with the deliverance. I'm expecting God for the financial blessing. I'm working on everything He told me to work on, my music, having faith in Him and His word, believing Him when He said He's gonna do something. So I'm believing it. And I rebuke all this demonic activity, bruh. Don't nobody want to go through this. Y'all, I have to constantly rebuke the devil because I'm seeing demonic visions all the time, and it's like I'm tired of seeing that, bruh. That stuff.
So I was watching this,
Mm-hmm.
and I kept saying,
Jesse.
Jesse, stop. So remember, you was asking if she did come out and say that she was delivered from the LGBTQ community. Let me see if I can get to it. Let me see.
It's like the things are still there. I just don't understand. I be going to some powerful churches or powerful men and women of God, and I know, okay, these people know God. Like, why is these things still harassing my life? Where even family members in my life, they went through the same thing I went through. My mom, brothers, and sisters, they went through crazy spiritual warfare.
Now y'all heard that, right?
You said they what? The parents do what?
Went through powerful spiritual warfare.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Now I'm about to give it to y'all. Listen to it.
They got delivered. I mean, it took a while for them too, but for me, it seemed like it's going on for years. And I'm like, this isn't fair. You know, I didn't ask for this, Lord. You know, I didn't ask to be opened up to a demonic realm. You know, I didn't ask for that. Like, of course, I know when you get close to God, the devil gonna try to attack you. Like, he attacks everybody. But like, I wasn't even going through this when I was living as an LGBTQ person. Like, I wasn't even going through this. So I'm just like, what doors are open to where these things feel like they can just come in and do all this stuff to me? Like, I need to know what doors are open so you can close them. Like, let me know what I gotta do. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he just kept saying, like, you know, have faith and all that. I'm like, man, I got faith, but I want to know why this is happening. Like, what do I need to renounce? What do I need to denounce? Am I missing something? Like, because I didn't renounce.
Okay.
Hi, Aaron. Hey, Mark.
Hey, Aaron.
Go ahead. Oh
Now
goodness.
I'm about to pop y'all with something.
Go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
Cause when I saw this,
Mm-hmm.
I said, you got, well, I ain't gonna say what I said, but you can just about imagine what I said.
Okay.
The chat is about to go crazy. Regina, I'm
Okay.
waiting to see your face.
Okay. Well, come on, because I got a millennial daughter, so I might not be
Here,
shocked, but go ahead.
here we go. Oh, you
Okay.
gonna be shocked. Here
Oh,
we
okay.
go.
Okay. Let's see it.
Okay, so I'm back with another video, y'all. For y'all that have been wondering where my reaction videos been, well, y'all know where I've been. I've been out doing other things, okay? So for those that don't know, or those that do know, y'all know I went viral for doing a skit about being Glorilla's sibling, her fourth sibling, okay? I did a skit about that, and it blew up all over the internet. People took it so serious. People got mad at me. Scarface, Brorilla, whatever you want to call her, she came out and said, "These are not my siblings, this," and she had.
She says it was a skit.
She said that. Social media. Social media doing what
Now I
social
went
media do.
on her. Hold on, I gotta turn my light on. I went on her social media.
Uh-huh.
There is one post that says it's a skit in the very last hashtag of the
Uh-huh.
description.
Uh-huh.
Nowhere else has she ever said that it was a skit.
Right.
Never ever.
Right.
When I said this, I said, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So this whole time, this was part of a skit.
She lied. That's basically what she did. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She
For
lied.
social media, JP said, I'm confused now. She basically lied, JP, for clicks and likes, and she got the clicks and likes. And
Listen to what she say though.
Mhm.
Listen to what she say.
Mm-hmm.
She had a picture of me. She had a video of me and another dude that was, pretending to be her sibling, but we were doing it as a joke. It was skits. It even says skits in my video, and I'm pretty sure it said a skits in his video as well, because it's in the description. It's in the title. If
It's
you look
not.
through the video and read in the description, it says skit. So people was in an uproar. People mad. Da 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 da. You pretending to be her sister. You a clout chaser. I'm like, I'll be that. Y'all still blew me up though. Y'all blew me up though. Y'all.
She right. They did. They blew her up.
They blew her up.
They blew her up. They blew her
But
up.
look at what you did.
Mm-hmm.
Look at
Shy Roslyn. I don't know if she was on TMZ or not. I don't know. Oh, she
no,
said
that Brorilla was the one on TMZ.
here's
The
the thing.
real sibling.
Here's the thing with this social media. This is what social media does. This is the negative part. And this is why I always try and tell people before you get in the comment and argue, fuss, and fight or windmill for somebody, do some research. Because this type of stuff is out there. See, in the first video, and I'm glad you played them, Shun, you be looking like, okay, yeah, this girl dealing with this mental stuff and she really want to be delivered. And here's where the church folks would be. And that's why I stayed quiet during the whole thing. This is where a lot of church people are like, oh, we need to pray for deliverance. But she don't want to be delivered. She like what she doing. She playing on people's emotions, playing on people, for all that clicks and likes and all that stuff. And that's what they do. But let me tell you, you could play all you want. You keep playing around. Shirley Caesar had this song where she sang, and part of the song was, she said her brother was saying, Mama Shirley out there playing like she shouting again. Remember that song? And her mama looked out there and said, she ain't playing this time. See, let me
Mm-hmm.
tell you, the enemy knows how to take you also. You keep playing with the devil. You keep playing with the devil. And you're gonna be at one point where you can't get away from him.
Yeah.
She ain't wrong. That's what she said exactly. She was right. Yep, y'all accepted it. Y'all blew me up. Y'all did it. Now anybody who was subscribed to her need to unsubscribe. That's what they need to do.
I'd have made a video to her little
Unsubscribe.
song. And
Mm-hmm.
I ain't nah, I cleaned up my stuff last time and I lost my watch hours. So I'm not gonna
Mm-hmm.
do that again. But
Yeah, Sean, always leave the video. I know some people go through cleaning up videos. I got over 3,000 videos on my channel. People always say, well, clean it because you see some people that got like, 100,000, 200,000 subscribers and they only got like 300 videos. They lose their watch hours. You're
oh my
absolutely,
God, I lost half of my watch hours.
yeah, you lose your watch hours. But for them, it's okay because they're like, hey, I got all these subscribers. They'll build them back up, but they clean up. But I leave everything. I
Yeah,
do my best to leave everything.
I saw that and I was like, you got all of this, and people again, like, I'm not gonna say she had people on her side, like, yeah, you should give her money, or she didn't have like a lot of praises. People was kind of
Mhm.
like, you biting, you clout chasing off of Brorilla and stuff like that. So that right there kind of, she didn't get what Scarface got.
Yeah, yeah.
So she
Mhm.
didn't blow up. Because Scarface, listen, Scarface is doing everything.
Yeah. Mhm.
I mean, when I say everything, she is doing everything.
Mhm.
So
But
that's
that's
cool.
these people out here, this is what they do, Sean. And that's why when people come online and they're like, hey, or on social media, I need some help. Here's my cash app. I need somebody to send me some cash app, or I need somebody to send me what's the thing? GoFundMe. Please send me a GoFundMe
Mm-hmm.
and all this stuff. That's why I don't mind, hey, I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna sit here. I can if I send, I send. If I don't, I don't. But this is why you got to, instead of clicking real fast, sometimes take the time to just wait, pause, research,
Find out. Yeah.
do it, and you still may get taken advantage of even after that. But still, instead of just jumping on something so quick, this is why I tell people, even
Mm-hmm.
when you have these short videos of this incident happening, then you got all these people, they may be mad at this incident happened, but what's the backstory? You don't know the backstory. You don't know what happened over here. You got to be careful about jumping in
Yeah.
stuff so quick. And
You
she
have
just
to.
messed herself up really, because now she went out and she told everybody that she was, and she could have said it in a humble way. She could have said
But
like,
she
man,
didn't.
I was just trying to make some money. I'm sorry I did that to y'all. I didn't mean to do that. But she shoved it. Oh yeah, y'all fell for it, y'all went for it. That's some dangerous stuff right there. Because people on social media, they may try and research your butt and they may try and find out
Mm-hmm.
where you at. And no, just don't play games like that.
Cause see,
More humble about it.
where you could have had some type of deal, or somebody could have looked at your music like, oh, well, she may be in love.
She trying, she or something,
You messed that up because you
She
came
was
out
happy.
here.
I call that one check wonder. She was happy with that one check because she gonna wonder
Mm-hmm.
why she ain't getting no more. That one check
Ooh,
wonder.
ooh,
That's what I call
ooh.
it. One check
Well,
wonder. She got one
we've
check.
come I got one question for you before we go.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but before we go, we
Mm-hmm.
are going to take this time to support
Support.
this platform, support Regina's platform. Y'all know our cash apps. These are the other ways to give. Um, y'all know Courtney's information too. Let her get where she going, and it be something in her Zelle.
Yeah.
It is so many ways to support. There's so many ways to support. But
Yep.
if you all would be so kind as to place a nice seed in the
So yeah.
offering bucket on tonight,
Mm-hmm.
that would be so Awesome. Thank you for putting Courtney's information in there. And Regina, if you can put yours in there, or one of your mods
Thank you.
can
They'll get it. They'll get it. Yeah.
as well put that in there. That will be awesome. So, I always love having you on.
Thank you
I,
so
I
very
I
much. Well, thank you
always
for
love
having me to hang
having
out
you
with you.
on. And since our other co-host is gone, I had a question for her too, but I'm going to
Okay.
ask you a question.
Sure.
And I actually wrote this down because I was like, I
Okay.
want to ask them something that's going.
Listen,
Okay,
I'm
so this
ready.
this this is my question.
What's the question?
If you could leave one message
Mm-hmm.
with people who
Mm-hmm.
follow your platform,
Mm-hmm.
what would it be?
Be kind. That would be the only thing I tell people. Be kind. And
Mm.
and that goes in so much various ways. When you look at situations and things and just life in general, you can be kind. And if you're just kind, it will help you to not only have peace for yourself, it'll help you to not be involved in so many negative situations. And even if you're in a negative situation, if you can learn how to be kind in them, and do your best to try and be as kind and nice as you can, it helps. Now, there's sometimes you just, you got to fight. I'm not saying, because I know how to fight, but I'm saying if I could teach anybody on my platform, which I do, it would be this: to be kind, because it's so easy to be nasty, negative, and messy, and awful, and mean, and ugly, and despicable, and all that stuff. But when you learn the trueness of being kind, it helps you with you. It
Mhm.
helps you to be what so many people have a hard time being, just kindness. And I think we need more kindness in the world, if we had more kindness from everybody, then we wouldn't have all of this mess and lives being lost and just the ugliness of everything. I want to look up, let me do this, because y'all know I love doing some teaching real quick. The
Come
word
on.
the word of kind means, let me get this. Let me get kindness. Kind meaning in English. But this is trying to say this thing I'm saying kind. I'm not saying kind. I'm saying kind.
I can't stand when they do that.
Let's put kindness. Okay. It's the quality of being friendly, generous, and considerate. Okay. And
Mhm.
if we learn how to be friendly, even if you have a disagreement that you deal with, you can have that conversation and disagree with each other, and the friendship can still remain friendly. The conversation can remain friendly, just like we just had tonight.
Mhm.
All three of us on here, differences of opinion, maybe agreeing, maybe not agreeing, but still we learn how to be friendly. We still learn how to be considerate of one another's opinions, one another's thoughts. Whether I agree with you or disagree with you, I'm still going to let kindness be the thing that keeps this conversation and relationship to a level of respect.
Mhm.
And so I would say to be kind. That's my thought.
That's a beautiful. That's
Mhm,
beautiful.
mhm,
That because friendly and kind, all of those go together. You kind of can't be one without the other.
mhm, mhm,
They kind of go hand in hand. So yeah, Robert says seed don't always have to be money all the time. You can sow a
mhm.
seed of love, a seed of kindness. That's true.
You can. You
That's
can.
true.
Mhm, mhm. Yeah,
That's true. That's
I
why.
think Danette said something too, especially when expressing opinions about others, as to why they did what they did. Be kind when you really don't know.
Mhm.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
And you know what? A lot of times, especially these days, text messages and chat, we may not read it the way people say it. and then we can misconstrue things,
Oh,
and
yes.
we can be thinking
Woo.
that they said one thing and they like, why you tripping? I didn't mean it, but you read
Right.
it a certain type of way.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it's just getting a clear understanding. That's why
Correct.
I don't really like texting a lot now, because
Mm-hmm.
I have to read it over like, okay, was you saying, wait, how you, but you can say the same thing, but in a different tone, and it
Yeah.
changes everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
And just learn how to apologize.
oh my God,
Just learn how to apologize.
it's so easy.
And in humility plays a part in all of this, this walk of life. And if people can learn if people can learn three things, if they can learn how to be kind, apologize, and be humble, this
Mm-hmm.
world could be in a much better place. And if we can get that into the church learn how to be kind, be
Man.
come on, if we could learn and for them to apologize, we could be the entities that is used to help make a movement in the world.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a
Mm-hmm.
clip that I saw, which I'll be running this week. I'm gonna probably do something Tuesday night. So Dr. Ben Israel, be ready if you can. Where I want to have a conversation about the church and about the importance of the church, because I was listening to this video and it said that the church used to be a place that people can go for healing, people can go to be delivered, people can go and get, the help that they need. And now those churches are gone. And now left in its place are these churches that people just want to grab your money. They just want to lie to you. They just want to steal from you. And the help that the church used to be is no longer there. Now, I won't say that's for all churches, for full disclaimer.
Yeah.
But when I heard that conversation on social media, I thought about it and I was like, well, and I think Killer Mike is the one that had the conversation, an interview that he did when he was talking about T.I. was saying that church is a business. So thank you, Holy Spirit. So I think what we have to get back to understanding is, what is the church's purpose? What is
Mm-hmm.
the purpose of the church? Not the purpose of today. What is the purpose that the biblical perspective of what a church is supposed to be? And I think we need to go back to that instead of being, this is what it is now. No, what is the purpose?
Yeah. Because you can still serve out the same purpose in a different way. You don't have to not do what we've been doing, just change how you're doing it. That's just
Yeah.
like we had to change from, my mama just told me something today that I never knew. Because
What's
we were
that?
talking about how times have changed. And
Mhm.
she was talking about her CD player. I said, well, you got to get used to the Spotify thing and the downloading, just like you had to switch from the 8 tracks
Come on.
to the cassette player.
Cassette.
She said,
Uh-huh.
oh, well, I remember when they used to have record players in the car. I said, wait,
Yeah.
what?
Record players in the car? What do you mean? Did they have record
She
players in the
said
car?
they used to, in the glove box, it used to be a record player that played 45s. I said,
I don't know about that one there. That's a new one for
what?
me, but
I said,
wow.
Ma, I've never heard of that before in my life. She
Mm-mm.
said, before 8 tracks, we played 45s
Wow.
in the car. I said,
Wow.
oh, wow. I said, well, you're
Wow.
going to have to get used, because she likes to listen to music on YouTube.
Yeah.
But when she gets in the car, she like, well, I can't. So I had to show her how to hook up the aux cord and the
Yeah.
Bluetooth and and she was like, oh my goodness. I said, well, when I get you a new car,
Yeah.
cars don't come with CD players. She
No
said,
more. I hated when
well,
that happened. God.
what? I said, no, they don't. She's been a Lincoln head all of my life. So she said,
Mhm.
well, what was the year they stopped?
I think it was 2014, 2013.
I said, Ma. So I looked it up. I said 2018. She said,
Oh,
well,
2018. Okay. I thought it was 2013 or 14.
listen, Regina, she said,
Wow.
well, Shine, it don't have to be a new one.
Ah,
Just a 2018. She said, "Oh, I'ma have my CD player." She said, "It don't have to be new. Just get a 2018 with
Oh
low
my
miles on it.
God.
That's fine." I said, "Oh, mama."
You know, I hated that I can't play my CDs in my cars. I hate it. I'm like,
Yeah.
God, none of them. None of my cars that
Especially
I
when you
have.
had a 12-disc CD player. What?
Man, yeah, but I still got my equipment here that I can play them at home, but I hated that I
Mm-hmm.
can't play them in the car,
Yeah,
you
but
know?
they're making us. There's
Mhm.
no choice.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
say, I don't want to download. If you want to listen to something in your car, guess what you're gonna do?
You gonna have to. Mhm.
She
Mhm.
said it was a 50 something something. I'm gonna ask her again. But she sure did. She sure did. I said, well, I guess I'm real far behind. Say,
The
bless
name
my
the
mama's heart,
name
honey.
let
My
me
mama
see.
say,
The
I
name
ain't
of the
gotta
car,
have
it
a
says the
22.
Hi-Fi, Sean. I just Googled it. It said the Hi-Fi was the first in-car record player. It was called a Highway Hi-Fi.
Wow.
Highway Hi-Fi was the first in-car record player developed by Dr. Peter Goldmark and introduced in 1956 by
She said
Chrysler.
it was.
Yeah, 1956 by Chrysler. It was designed to play 7-inch records at a slower speed, allowing for longer playing time compared to the standard LPs. Although it was available as a factory installed option in several Chrysler models, the Highway Hi-Fi was short-lived and never became widely popular due to its limited record format and high cost. Come on, Mama,
She
with
said
the
it
education.
was a
Come on, Mama,
Chrysler
with the
something.
history fact. All right, Chrysler.
I was like, because I looked at her like,
Yes, Chrysler was the one that had the
she,
record player, and it called a Highway Hi-Fi.
I think that's what she said. Because I was like, a what? I ain't never heard of that car. But she
Now
said
we
when she
living off
was
the Highway
16.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, when she said when she turned 16, my uncle let her, and because she's the oldest. So
Mhm.
she said it, and I was like, I ain't never heard of that, but
And yes, Sean, it looked like it was like underneath the dash in one of these. But yeah, your
mm,
mama was right. Tell her thank you for that history fact.
listen, she sure told me something today because I sure was like, Ma, come
I
on now.
know.
Eh,
JP is saying confirm that you received her Zelle. Can you let her know if you received her
I will
Zelle?
look right now. Give me 1 second, honey boy.
Thank y'all for contributing and blessing,
Thank you, thank
Sean.
you, thank you.
That's some good history knowledge. I'm gonna have to ask my husband if he ever had a Highway Hi-Fi.
Yeah,
And it's
because
spelled the
that's
same way, Hi-Fi. Oh, look, you know who had one? You know who had one? Muhammad Ali.
really. Yes, I
Muhammad
got it.
Ali
Thank you,
had
love.
one. Oh
Listen,
my gosh. I wish I could share your screen. Oh, wait. Maybe I can.
can
Wait,
you?
John. I think I can share your screen.
Let's see. Because I
Okay,
want to see.
now bring that up on the screen that I just shared so people can see the Highway Hi-Fi. Can that come up? There it is. There's Muhammad Ali with his Highway Hi-Fi.
That's where she said it was.
Isn't that interesting? I love it.
That's where she.
Look at all the
Wow.
45s he got there, Sean. Oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
I know, right? Oh
I
my
have
God.
never I didn't seen a whole bunch of stuff in cars.
Look at that. All these
But
that
I
they
ain't
had.
seen none of these celebrities. They slipping. They slipping.
Wow.
They doing all these pimp my rides with everything else. They slipping.
Look at that, Sean. That's where it was right there. Oh
Hold on, let
my
me pull it back up.
gosh. Tell your mama. Oh, wait, this one is an LP, Sean. Okay, let me get off this
Listen,
computer. Let me get off this computer.
that is crazy. I wouldn't have never even thought about it.
Yeah, that's funny. Thank you for sharing that screen. That's
Wow.
hilarious.
So we went from record players
Uh-huh.
to 8 tracks to cassettes to CDs to streaming.
Come on now. Mm-hmm.
Wow. So that's why because when I was younger, you had the LPs, but 45s were more popular.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wow. That
That's
is a crazy, that is a
it is.
crazy contraption. That is
Contraption.
exactly what it is.
Look
Because,
how far we've come. My goodness.
wow.
Look, can you imagine Shun driving down the street in that thing and you hit a bump? Skirt.
Can you imagine being in that thing and want to hear something else? You got to pull all the way over to the side of the street, open the glove compartment, pull the little tray out, find the put the because then in the 45s you had to have the little
Thing in the middle. Yeah.
thing in the
Uh-huh.
middle. That's too much. That was too much. But
Oh my
but
God.
then back then cars were so much longer.
Yes, big cars and
Yeah,
made
they
to
were
last,
so
man. You could
that's
lean on them things and you would never break it. And we would sit on the back of the cars and all that. So we would not dent or nothing. Now you just bump up against them. They
as
got a
soon
dent
as
in the
you
bump up.
pose on it good, you got a dent. You used to could lay your whole body on the hood of a car,
You don't do it now.
legs and everything.
Don't do it now.
You
You're
gonna
gonna have dents
slide right
everywhere.
on,
We
slide
driving in
on.
plastic mobiles. That's what we
Oh,
I know,
I'm.
JP, right? That's
That's a
funny.
lot to be. And then okay, then listen too. They didn't even have seatbelts.
Show didn't. A lot of no,
All
Show
this
didn't.
contraption with no seatbelts, and here we are.
Mm-mm.
We can't even get a song on our phone without crashing into it.
Mm-mm. I know. Oh my gosh, Andrew, you still have yours? She
You
said she
still
got
really?
33 and a third. Oh my goodness.
Wow. I still have a
Wow.
lot of albums. I have C.L. Franklin's funeral um album. I have two Beatles albums.
Mm-hmm.
I have Aretha Franklin's Amazing Grace, like The Temptations, Christmas. I
Uh-huh.
still have albums like that.
And you have stuff to play them on? You have the
Mhm.
record player
My
and stuff?
parents still have a
Okay.
record player.
Okay.
My parents still have the one that has the record player, the one that got the cassette that play, and the other one that record. But
Yeah.
all of it, yeah, they still have
Oh
it.
my gosh.
My
Oh my.
mother still has VHS player.
Mm. You done took us back down memory lane. What the song say? Back down memory lane.
I'm a, because a lot of my old stuff with the choir is on VHS. So I'm
Okay.
trying to figure out, I got to take the stuff to the place so that they can switch them to CD and then I can download them. So
Yes.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
glad she has them. Oh my God, I'm so glad she has them. But
I
yeah,
love it. Thank you,
yeah,
Aaron. I
yes.
love it.
Well, I love tonight's show.
Well, thank you for having me.
Love tonight's
I
show.
appreciate you.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming.
I
And
always got you. You know I do.
what's your next show?
Listen, actually tomorrow we start our week back off. We have our Money Mondays at 12 noon. At 6:30 on Monday, we have our Apocrypha series with Dr. Ben Israel. Tuesday, I'm going to probably do a special series Tuesday night on church news. And then Wednesday, we have our Bible study on Truth and Triumph Ministries. And Thursday, we have our church news at 7:30 p.m. And Monday through Saturday, I do my motivational videos every morning at 10:30 a.m.
And I love them. I'm going to try something different this week.
Okay.
I'm going to try to go live. I already have 3 shows done. So
Okay.
I'm going to try for this week to do a weekly show because there's been some stuff even on these shows that are still just sitting that I have not
Mm-hmm.
brought to. So I think this week, especially with it being Women's Month. Oh, this is what I forgot. When Courtney got off, it
Thank you,
took
Aaron. Mm-hmm.
everything that I had up here down.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? I didn't make this for nothing. Here we go. Because I want to celebrate us. I want to
Okay.
celebrate
I
us.
love it.
So for this month, every week, I'm going to be
Is that Judy?
celebrating. Yes.
Hey, Judy.
Yes.
I love me some
Kaleidoscope
Judy.
is, listen,
I love me some Judy and the Brat. I love
you
them.
can't, that like Kaleidoscope went from
Mhm.
12 by 12 room to factories.
Warehouses, plural. Mhm.
Plural.
Hey,
Plural.
Simone Biles, I love it.
Yes. Now
Mhm.
you know AI, they do what they want to do. They kept putting Oprah in this afro, and I kept saying, why do you
Oh,
keep
Lord, have
doing that
mercy.
to her? But
I
Queen
love this.
Latifah, she is a actress, a writer, a rapper, a jazz
Mhm.
singer, a you
And
name it.
a mother. She's a
A
mother as well. A lot of
mother,
people don't
she's a
know that. Mhm.
wife, she's an
Mhm.
Oscar when she done won everything.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
we always think about the ones that have gone on, but what about the ones that are still here?
Yeah. Yeah. And Queen
No
Latifah,
matter.
she's very, very wise. She's in the community as well, and
Mhm.
she keeps her private life private. I love it. I
Private.
love her, and
Yes,
I used to
I
love her and
love
her
it.
mom. I cried when her mom passed away. I cried with her because I
Yeah,
love the
they were
relationship that she had with her
so
mom.
close.
Yes,
Yes.
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 Mhm.
And Kamala Harris, listen, she
Yes.
ran.
Mhm.
Regardless to what the outcome was, she was right there. And
Mhm.
she's still right there.
And she
So
was
I want to,
vice. So who else can say that? She was vice.
right,
Mhm.
exactly. And
Mhm.
then we can't forget Michelle Obama.
No, we won't. We will not.
Self-explanatory.
Mhm. Mhm.
Oprah,
Best first lady of them all.
ever to
Mhm.
date.
Mhm.
Jackie O. I'm gonna put her second.
Yeah,
Now
she was.
that
Yeah, she
she's
dropped down
second
a
now.
second when Michelle came up.
Yeah,
She did. She dropped down a
yeah,
second. Yeah.
yeah. But you know, Simone Biles, you can't.
Mhm. And what's the astronaut's name? I forget her name. What's her?
Oh,
That's what we'll talk about on your show.
Yeah, but I'm gonna bring that up.
And is this
So
Tubman you have up here as well?
yes, ma'am.
There you go. Come on now, women. Women
Yes,
of
ma'am.
excellence. Come on now. I
Yes,
love
ma'am.
it.
So
Mhm.
every week we are going to pay homage to our women.
I think that would be great. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that'd be great
here
for you to
and
do.
not
Yeah.
going on. They're still making, they are walking in the footsteps of those who paved the way.
And then let the people know you too can be great. And age is not a determining factor of when you become great. You could become overnight success, even at your beautiful age that you are.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I love
Yeah.
it. I love it. Yes,
So
do it, girl.
I
Celebrate.
just wanted to do that. Yeah. So we gonna, y'all just look for the notification because I
That's
don't have
right.
no
Turn them
time.
notification bells on,
Just
y'all.
turn your notifications on. That way you will know when all of us, Mo Jameson, that's it. That's it.
Thank you, Catherine.
May
Come on,
Jameson.
Catherine. Thank you.
May Jameson. May Jameson. That's what I don't know. It's the J that keeps sticking with me, May Jameson. But yeah, that's
I
that them
love.
our people.
That's right.
Them
Celebrate and
our
honor
people.
them. Mhm, and
And
there's so
without
many more.
listen,
There's so many more that are great and wonderful as well.
it's
We
so
can't even
many
name them
more.
all,
You
but I
can't.
love it. Mhm.
They stick with, Rosa Parks, Harriet Tubman. We love all, but we got some more that have come after them. And
Yes.
I don't like
Absolutely.
to wait until people are gone to give
Right.
them their flowers.
Mhm. Mhm.
I don't like when we do that. They make a bigger deal out of them when they gone.
Mm.
And some people leave here not knowing how important they really were.
Right. Right.
That's
Mhm.
not fair.
And shout
That's
out
not
also
fair.
before we close out, I want to say this shout out to all of the wonderful teachers that are out there in the education field that are helping our young students to become great individuals for our future that we have
Hmm.
before us. Without those teachers, I don't know where we would be because it takes a good, strong teacher to do those things. So shout out to the great teachers as well.
Yes, yes. And for all y'all teachers that's in the chat and that's gonna see the replay, thank you.
Absolutely.
Literally. Thank you.
Right.
Because y'all got to deal with kids and parents.
Ooh, child. Mm. I was a substitute teacher, so I know. Child.
Kids and parents.
Oh my God. And the school board system. Hmm.
That's a whole nother thing, because they want you to teach this, but they won't give you what you need to teach
Ooh,
it.
my God, today.
Whole nother story.
It is.
That's
Thanks
a
for
whole
having
nother
me,
story.
beautiful.
Thank
Appreciate
you
you.
for
Appreciate.
coming. Thank you for,
Thank you,
I'll see you in the
everybody.
morning.
Yes, we will. Thank you for showing up for me too. Appreciate you.
Not a problem.
Love
Thank you,
y'all. Good
Sean
night,
Nathan. Love you
everybody.
too.
All right.
Y'all
Yes,
going on
Jonathan.
no.
All right. Yay, me. Yes,
That's
Jonathan.
right.
Yay, you.
That's right. Yeah, you all listen. If y'all not, you better go and follow her. I'm gonna say this again. You should already be following, but go on over. Put your music page.
That's right. My music channel, let me bring that up for you real quick. It's called Crib
Yes.
Music. It's called Crib Music, and it stands for Christ Resides in Belief. Um, Crib Music. And what I did was I started making inspirational songs based on things that I've personally gone through, and I use it to encourage and uplift, inspire, and empower other people as they go through things. So with the thanks to AI, or there it is, Sean. With thanks to AI, I was able to create some beautiful songs to encourage people through a lot of things that they may go through. The crib also stands for my family's name, which my husband, myself, my son, and my daughter, which is
I
Clovis,
love
Regina,
it.
Isaiah, and Brianna.
I
But it
love it.
also for the music world, it is called Christ Resides in Belief. And so these songs that I have on here are meant to motivate and inspire people through hurt, through things that they're going through, whether it's family hurt, sickness, illnesses, or just, not being certain about life situations. I've got about 6 songs up. I was supposed to be busy and I've got about 10 more to put up, but I'll be putting more up. But just listen to the words of the music, and shout out to AI for helping me to get this stuff together. And I also have the lyrics in all of the songs, so y'all can take a look at the lyrics as well. But they're meant to really do the work of empowering you and inspiring you and helping you through tough situations.
That is beautiful.
Thank you.
That is beautiful. Y'all go and subscribe to Crib Music. That's
Yes.
We are a community. So
Thank
that's
you,
what
girl.
we
Thank you for that.
do. We go
Thank you,
and we
Aaron.
follow. Thank you, Aaron. That's what we do.
That's what
That's
we do.
what we
And you can
do.
also find the link on the Juice Radio and Talk Show, my YouTube channel. You just go to my main channel, scroll down. The link is right there. It's easy to pick it up there as well.
Thank you. Thank
Thank you, beautiful. All
you.
right.
Have
Good
a
night,
good
you
one.
guys. Thank you,
Good
Sean.
night.
All right.
All right, y'all. That's our show for tonight. We had fun. We had fun. Yes, please do not forget to subscribe. She played us a song last night, and oh my God, it is so beautiful. It is I changed it from women's history. Y'all know I like to do stuff different. And I called it Her Story because they have stories. They all have stories. So I want to I'm going to pay respect and homage to a bunch of women who I feel like is who I feel like is doing a big thing. They've come far and they are going further. If you have not yet gotten your mugs, they are still available. Just go down and next to the share, there's a shop button. You go there and you can purchase your mugs. They are 3 people have already gotten it. I need to go and check the mail and see if mine is here. Um, yeah, that's what I need to go and do. And before we get out of here, these are the ways to give. These are the ways to give. These are the ways to give. I thank you guys for coming. I thank y'all for supporting our Sunday night show. I thank y'all. I thank y'all. We have a lot of fun. And sometimes you just need a little break. You need a little laugh. You need a little, a little pick me up. And as women, we want to have we have voices. and we have things to say. I am going to do that right now. I had a lot of stuff in my folder, so I could not do that. But as we say all the time, we support over here, we support over here. So tonight there will be a show at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time with our own Mr. Uh, hold on. I don't know why this is still up here. Let's take this off. There we go. Sunday Night Live with Sir William McCrae with the special guest, Archbishop Bernard Jordan. That is at 9:30 tonight on all platforms. Main one will be YouTube, so y'all can tune in to that in about an hour and 5 minutes. You're right, laughter is medicine. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Nicole. So if y'all not doing nothing tonight, uh Dr. Ben is coming on, so we gonna go over there too and watch Dr. Ben, and then after Dr. Ben, we have Josh on tonight. I believe Josh coming on tonight? Somebody let me know. Because if that's so, then those of you that have more than one device can be on Josh and one device can be on William. I'm always on two because we have to support each other. And that's what we gonna do, support each other. So I thank you guys for your support. Um, I will post a reminder for the time tomorrow that I will be coming on. So every day this week, I'm going to try to come on every day this week. So they're not going to be long shows, but I do have some things that I want to talk about this week. Tomorrow is when you see the title tonight, I'm sure you'll be there tomorrow. So just when you see the title, hit notify, and when I'm coming on, it will come up. We not gonna have no outro today. We had an intro. I thank y'all. These again are the ways to give on your way out. I don't know why it took me down. Any of those things, if you have suggestions or just want to do well wishes, or you might want to say something, I don't know, that you don't want to say, in public. So you can DM me on Instagram. All right, y'all. That's it. That's all.